the first game. Both of these teams coming off a pretty good year last year. Pat Prester's doing a great job in Randolph County. What did you see from these Tigers last year?
A lot of fight. It took a lot of strength and courage to take these Tigers down last year. Lots of close games. I remember the Weaver game when they played Weaver. That was a very close game. Hard fought by the Randolph County Tigers.
And their whole region, just so tough. It's Piedmont, Randolph County, Weaver, Glencoe, Sacs. That's a really, really tough region. They had to go to Sacs last year, and Sacs was the perennial powerhouse in the region when Randolph County went up there, and then the Tigers came out with a win, ended up winning that region, and Piedmont ended up being the team that went to state as they won the state semifinal game against Randolph County. We had that one on 102.3, just so close.
Speaking about the Piedmont game, though, the 2 times they played, they were super close games. I think they were 5-point games.
Handley's got a few guys that have transferred in, and they've still got Dylan Brooks.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this year with the Handley Tigers. Me being a Handley Tiger, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play and how they do this season with Dylan Brooks. Speaking of him, he's gotten many offers from many colleges, Auburn, Alabama.
He can pretty much go play wherever he wants to at this point. Auburn, Alabama, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Georgia, Florida, Clemson, Texas. It doesn't matter. He can go wherever he wants to go. And I watched him in practice the other day, and they can't block him. Nobody can block him. And it's not because they don't have people that are really good at pass protection, because they do. They've got some guys that will actually wear you out in pass pro and run blocking. It's just he's so fast. He's 6'6", 235, and he's so quick. He just hits a spin move, and he's gone.
He is a big man. Like he can get through. Like, he is fast, and he's tall, and he's strong. He has a lot of talent, and he has the talent to go anywhere.
And you see why he is one of the best in the country at his position. Actually ranked top 5 for his class of 2021.
And thinking about that, I'm losing my words.
Corey Bell playing this year as well. Corey Bell's back on the football team now. We watched him. Britt and I watched him play basketball, played point guard for the Tigers when they played in the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8 down in Montgomery. A really good point guard. He didn't play football last year, focused more on basketball, averaged a double-double in basketball all season long. And now back playing football. He played quarterback 2 years ago. Maybe he'll get back in there.
I'm honestly curious on how he's gonna do this season. Like, he's coming in from basketball. Like you said, he did focus on basketball, and he was very talented at what he did during the basketball season.
Captains for both teams. Number 71, Elijah Beverly, one of the best players in the county, if not in the state, and number 5, Marco Woodgett for RCHS. They're meeting in midfield. We'll get the coin toss. So first it's going to be Wadley and Randolph County. They'll play for one half. Then after that it will be Wadley and Ranburne, and then Ranburne and Randolph County. Coins flipped up in the air. Wadley has won the toss. Let's see. Randolph County trying to figure out which side they want to defend. So Wadley will get the ball first. They'll move from our right to our left. And we'll get to see Coach Motley's Wadley Bulldogs. Is Wadley's head coach last year stepped down from the position, had to hire a new head coach at Wedowee Elementary School. So he'll be moving over to Wedowee as well. So Wadley losing a lot of coaches.
Yeah, that's a big change. Plus, I mean, I'm pretty confident in the Wadley Bulldogs coaching staff and how they will, produce this team and how they'll, provide the team, the skill and intelligence to, win some games.
Wadley in the region with Lynette. They'll get to play Lynette at home this year, which will be very nice. We went down there last year and fought a hard-fought game against Trey Story and Lynette. Just came up short. Wadley had won 3 straight region championships coming into last year, and then Lynette won it last year.
Yeah, Lynette did. Well, I don't remember the score of that game, but yeah, we did announce that game.
It's like 29-16, something like that. So Wadley will get the ball first. Figure they're not going to have any kind of special teams that are live, at least. They might just start with the ball on the 25-yard line, moving from east to west. Yeah, I think they're just going to start at the 25-yard line. No numbers on the field or anything, so we just kind of got to go by.
Yeah, that's going to be a little
eyesight
difficult
here. Yeah, yeah, they're at the 25. It's 1st and 10 Wadley from the 25, moving east to west. We're waiting on Randolph County. So Wadley's ready to get on the field. Randolph County was still having a meeting in the end zone. The whistle's blowing. We're getting ready for spring football. Two teams that have been in the playoffs deep for the past few years. Wadley in the state semifinals 2 years ago. Randolph County for the past 3 years.
Yeah, they for the past couple of years, these teams have been really, really good, and a lot to take. A lot for them to, for other teams to even beat them. Like Lynette, they put in a lot of work and had the players to do it. So, I mean, it takes a lot to beat the Wadley Bulldogs and the Randolph County Tigers.
The only teams that could really beat these two was when they had to play each other. That was really the only time they had a problem winning. Jonathan Poole, the quarterback for the Wadley Bulldogs. He's a senior this year. He's under center in the wing tee. He'll snap it, hand it off. Sebastian Owens up the middle. Owens getting pushed from behind, and he'll get a gain of maybe 1 or 2 on the play. Sebastian, a returning guy from last year as well. Elijah Beverly, the center, senior this year. Jonathan Poole, quarterback. He's a senior. Dalton Brown was the quarterback last year. Dalton graduated. So the weight now falls on the shoulders of Jonathan Poole. Marable at running back along with Cade Messer. D. Eccles split out to the near side by himself. Wing T set for the Bulldogs. Poole snaps it. He fumbles it, and he'll fall on the football at the 27-yard line, and it will be 3rd down and 8.
An unfortunate mistake by the Wadley Bulldogs there, fumbling the ball, but also great defense by the Randolph County Tigers. I mean, that last play, maybe a couple yards gained, but that was a lot of power.
Front as Prothrow playing defensive end. Prothrow reminds me a lot of Dylan Brooks, which they're both the same number, so that may have something to do with it.
Maybe a little bit.
Wing T set here on 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Poole under center. He'll take the snap. He'll fake the handoff, rolling out to throw. Throws it downfield for D. Eccles, and it's tipped up in the air and intercepted. Intercepted by Randolph County.
Some outstanding defense again by the Randolph County Tigers. They are going in hard right now.
That is Dante Jordan, number 10, which Dante was a very good impact player for the Tigers of Randolph County last year. As Atario got hurt in one game, and the weight kind of got put on Dante's shoulders to carry the load, and he was able to do it. He's a good player.
Oh, yeah, he's a great player.
He'll be in at running back I formation for DeMarcus Davis. They'll have Prothrow at fullback. A single receiver split out to either side. Davis with the snap toss near side. There goes Dante Jordan looking for some running room. Marable knocks him down after a gain of about 2. Make it 2nd and 8. Good play by Jacob Marable. Jacob Marable, a young kid that played as an 8th grader last year, I believe, either 8th or 9th grade. He and his brother are going to make a big impact on this team this year. I formation once again for Davis. Two receivers split out to the far side of the field, 2nd and 8. Davis calling an audible at the line. He'll snap it, hand it off. Dante Jordan up the middle. Jordan runs into a linebacker and gets taken down. But he gets a pretty good gain on the play, and it'll be 3rd and about 4 for the Tigers.
Yeah, got around maybe 6 right there on the play. Great run up the middle by number 10.
So now 3rd and 4 is what we'll have it. 3rd and 4 from the Wadley 49-yard line. Let's see if Davis tries to roll out and throw here. He'll be in a single back set with Prothrow behind him. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Dante Jordan is the slot receiver on this near side. Here's a snap. Fullback dive up the middle, and it's eaten up in the backfield by the Bulldogs.
There was a mistake during that play. The fullback ran into the quarterback during that play, allowing the Wadley Bulldogs to get to him. And a big loss there, taking on that play.
4th and about 7. I think they're just going to decide to punt, and they will. Randolph County's going to punt. There's no special teams in these spring games, so they'll just walk the ball down the field and mark it off. So 1 possession for each team and a little bit of sloppiness. No score yet.
Also great defense.
Also pretty good defense from both teams. Now you got the butterflies out of the way. You got the first few snaps out of the way. Now we're going to see how it goes on your second drive. Wadley will start 1st and 10 from about the 19-yard line. They're on 19.
This is how this game started last year. They both drives with a lot of mistakes, and no score. So it's kind of interesting to see how they'll do the rest of the game.
Poole under center in the wing T. He'll bring Marable in motion to the far side. Handoff Marable. Marable running behind Sebastian Owens, looking for some running room. He'll get a gain of maybe 4 or 5 on the play. So he'll get up to the 24-yard line. So good game, their best game of the game so far. Make it 2nd and 6 now for Poole and the Bulldogs. On the first drive, an interception as Poole was trying to hook up with D. Eccles on the long ball, intercepted by Dante Jordan.
I wouldn't mind seeing another pass play.
Right.
I mean, I'm just like, the run is good and all, but a pass play would just be,
Wing T set again. Poole brings a man in motion. He'll toss it to Cade Messer on this near side. Cade running up the middle, looking for running room. Big hit, but he'll get a first down. Our first down of the ball game, Caden Messer.
That was a great run, but he was taken down hard during that play by number 56 by the Randolph County Tigers.
Caden, not the biggest guy on the football field, and never really has been, but he's a guy with the most heart.
Speaking about Caden Messer, he may be one of the smallest, but he's probably one of the fastest out there as well.
True that.
He can get down the field really, really quick.
Good luck running him down. So now, Poole under center once again. He'll take the snap in the wing T. Hand off Sebastian Owens up the middle. Owens gets those legs churning. Gets a gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. Owens, a big guy playing fullback. He's around 6'1", 6'2", 230.
Both teams taking advantage of the middle of the pack. Just running straight up, and it seems to be working. About 4 or 5 yards of play.
He's running it right up the A-gap, which is the gap between the center and the guard.
Seems to be working. I'd keep going.
2nd and 6 now for the Dogs. D. Eccles split to the near side by himself in this wing T set. Marable, Cade Messer, and Sebastian Owens behind Poole. Poole hands it off, fakes the handoff to Sebastian. It's a bootleg. Poole jumps over a man, but there's a flag in the backfield. Flag is on Wadley, so that'll back him up.
Yeah, an unfortunate holding call on Wadley. Puts him back.
So D will get subbed out now. Will Phillips comes into the ball game. And the penalty will back Wadley up. It was 2nd and 6. Now this backs him all the way up to the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and about 12 now. Holding on Wadley. Poole gets the play from his head coach. 6 minutes left in this first period. Still tied at 0. Poole will go under center. Elijah Beverly sparking out orders from his center position. Wing T set, single receiver to the far side. That's Will Phillips. Man in motion, Cade Messer. They'll fake it to him, hand it off up the middle. Nothing doing there for Sebastian Owens as number 66 from Randolph County is all over that one.
Randolph County picking up the middle. Well, that they're running up the middle a lot. I mean, it was working, but Randolph County said nope this time. Did not work.
Now it's 3rd and 12 for Wadley. not specifically a running down that you'd want to get into.
Oh, yeah. I'm expecting a pass, definitely.
5:20 left in this first quarter as they'll play 2 quarters, and then Randolph County will sub out for Ranburne. Play clock, 5 seconds left. Pool under center. Wing T set. Takes a snap. Fakes the handoff, rolling out to the far side, looking for a man downfield. Tries to throw it to Sebastian Owens, but Owens was not. Owens was in on run block. He wasn't trying to receive a pass there.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even see who he was throwing to. It was about, even if it was going to Sebastian, it was about 5 yards in front of him anyway.
Yeah, the fullback, Sebastian Owens, ran out into the flats there, kind of like a drag route, but he wasn't looking for the football.
Some confusion going on with the Wadley Bulldogs.
So on 4th down, they will be forced to punt, and the Tigers of Randolph County will get it back for their second possession.
Again, outstanding defense by Wadley. Cannot express it enough, like how good these defenses actually are until you see them play.
So the punt will back Randolph County all the way up. 35-yard line is where Randolph County will start. Moving from west to east, they're on their own 35. DeMarcus Davis will be the quarterback under center. Pro throw behind him. The flexed out fullback position. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. 30 on the play clock. Davis snaps it, handoff up the middle. This is what they were trying to do last time. There goes Pro throw, and still on his feet. Finally taken down at about the 45-yard line of Wadley. That's a big first down.
An amazing play by Prothro. Like you said, he is just like Dylan Brooks, an outstanding player.
And that's the same play they were trying to do on 3rd down last drive when he ran into the quarterback. That's what they were trying to do, was a fullback trap play.
And it worked.
It worked that time. 1st and 10 from the Wadley 45-yard line. Davis under center in the I formation. Dante Jordan dots the I in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side. Davis snaps it, toss to the far side for number 10 as he gets knocked down. Dante Jordan gets knocked down after a gain of 2 on the play. Make it 2nd and 8.
We have yet to see a pass play by Randolph County. I would like to see one.
We know he can throw the ball. We've seen him last year.
Yeah. He's an outstanding passer, but he can also run. So I wouldn't mind seeing a quarterback scramble or whatnot and get a few yards maybe.
2nd and 8 now for the Tigers of Randolph County. I formation. A single receiver. Well, now they'll flip it. 2 receivers to the near side. 5 on the play clock. Davis under center. Davis snaps it. Handoff up the middle to number 19. He'll get taken down after a gain of about 3. That's Keyshawn Garrett. Garrett gets taken down at the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Tigers of Randolph County. Why they're looking for another stop here.
I would, if I were Randolph County, I'd probably run it up the middle and try to get Prothro up the middle again.
The fullback trap play.
Oh, yeah.
3rd and 5 for Randolph County. Let's see what they do. Davis under center in the I formation. Well, now they'll split it to a single back as Garrett will go out to the near side. 3 receivers to the near side. 1 second on the play clock. Snap by Davis. Fullback dive up the middle. Nowhere to go. Cade Messer, number 20, with a big tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Exactly what I said they probably would do in it. They did it, but it did not work there.
So now it's 4th and 4. Coach Cofield yelling out to watch the football because they could try to get Wadley to jump. I think they're just going to punt it and play field position. So after 1 first down for each team, they both get stopped again. So Randolph County decides to punt. And they're playing the field position game. And Wadley gets back down all the way to the 20-yard line. They'll start 1st and 10 from their own 20. So a lot of defense going on so far with 2 offenses that like to score a lot of points.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't surprise me that their defenses are, doing what they do. I mean, they're really good defenses, but like you said, they're all the time really high scoring offenses, and I'm surprised they haven't put 7 on the board yet.
The Weaver game we did last year with Randolph County, the final was like 56-48.
That was a very fun game to watch.
Yeah.
It was a very close game and a high-score game, which those are, in my opinion, some of the best games to watch.
Randolph County guy has to get subbed off the field. Not sure. Oh, he's bleeding. That's what it is. Referee noticed he was bleeding, so he had to get subbed off real fast. First and 10 from Wadley from the 20-yard line. They'll line up in the wing tee once again. Owens at fullback. Marable and Cade Messer as well. Handoff, Owens up the middle. And he is flipped end over end. He'll get a gain of maybe 3 on the play. That's how you take somebody out when they're trying to go up the hole. You just take their legs out from under him. He ain't running anywhere if you take his legs out.
Yeah, he won't go too much farther. If you hit his legs, hard enough, or you get that right position on him, they would not go anywhere.
1:36 left in this first quarter. 0-0 is your score. Wadley with the ball once again. Wing tee set. 5 seconds on the play clock. Poole under center. Poole snaps it. Roll out to the far side. And now he's got to come back to the near side. He should have just thrown it away. There's a flag on the play, but I think it's going to be holding. Probably going to be declined as Poole is sacked all the way back at the 10-yard line.
That was a major loss by Wadley. Honestly, I would have gave that ball away and just, took that yardage loss instead of, losing around probably 15 yards.
So Poole gets pulled down in the backfield for a sack all the way to the 10-yard line, and they will decline the penalty, of course.
That's what I would do. But they looked like there was a little bit of a face mask pulling him down, but that was not called, unfortunately.
Yeah, I thought that as well. We're going to have a timeout here. We'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
What does Mike Fields really do? Does he fix fenders and hoods? Does he straighten frames? Does he paint things? Does he work with insurance companies? What does Mike Fields Body Shop really do? Well, they do all those things, but what they really do is take a wreck and turn it back into the car that I love to drive, the car that I like to get behind the wheel and just drive and drive. Thank you, Mike Fields Body Shop, for doing what you do, because you do it right at Mike Fields Body Shop, 123 Industrial Drive, Roanoke.
If you're looking to buy or sell land or homes or lake property or lake homes, you need to see our wonderful friends at Southeastern Realty and Auction Company. John Hall and his true professionals in the realty business can handle it. Land auctions, estate auctions, timber sales, and they offer free consultation. Pick up the phone and call today. 334-534-0525. Located right there in the heart of Wadley. For all your real estate needs, make it Southeastern Realty and Auction Company. Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste. It's not just a home or car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Ken Seifert sees your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Ken understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke for your home and auto insurance today.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Wadley forced to punt, and they'll mark the ball at the Wadley 45. So great field position for the Tigers of Randolph County. 29.3 seconds left here in the first quarter. Still tied at 0. Wadley just not able to get anything going on offense so far. We'll see if Randolph County can get it going here. I formation. Dante Jordan dots the I in the backfield. Davis under center. 2 receivers to the near side. Toss to the near side. Looking for somewhere to run is Dante Jordan. Jordan taken out by D. Eccles at about the 42-yard line. He'll get about 4 on the play. Another good tackle right there. We've seen a lot of good form tackling by taking out the legs. They're not trying to grab high and get carried down the field. They're taking out the running gear.
It's probably something they have gone over in practice multiple times, how to take down a player without them getting 5 more yards when just, trying to wrap them up and pull them down.
That'll be the end of the first quarter. We're tied at 0 between Wadley and Randolph County here. The Spring Jamboree of 2019. We'll have one more quarter of Wadley and Randolph County, and then Ranburne will take the place of Randolph County and play Wadley for a half, and then Ranburne and Randolph County will play for a half. So what have you liked so far from these two teams, Chance?
Like you said, tackling for them, they're getting thrown, they're going for the legs and they're getting thrown around, flipped. And also a big hit by one of the Randolph County players. I think it was number 56.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big hit on who?
Caden Messer.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Big hit there. The tackling forms are really good. The defenses are playing outstanding. That's probably the two things I'm really liking about this game.
Trying to see if we can get a Hanley score, which Hanley played Elwood Christian and Notasulga, so I figured they're not having any type of issue. I watched Hanley in practice, and they look like they're going to be pretty good this year. At least we hope.
Yeah, at least we hope. I don't expect anything bad to go down to the spring game. I expect Hanley to win big.
The main goal in spring games is you don't want any injuries. You want your guys to get experience, but you don't want any injuries.
Exactly. Injuries are the thing you want to avoid for sure.
Wins or losses in spring games doesn't really matter. It's just trying to get your guys acclimated to playing in high school football and trying to get them to learn different positions on the field and just kind of get their feet wet. You don't want them to get injured, though. It doesn't matter if you lose or if you win. You just kind of want to let these guys get experience. So here comes Davis. 2nd and 2, I formation. Dante Jordan dots the I in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side. Davis snaps it. Handoff up the middle. Dante Jordan, he's hitting the backfield and taken down by a pack of dogs. It'll be 3rd and inches now.
There seems to be a pattern here. Big gain, small gain, or a big loss. It's a pattern here.
You got a pattern of a lot of running plays as well.
Oh, yeah. Haven't seen Randolph County throw.
Yeah. Wadley had 2 passes. One was intercepted, the other was incomplete. Marcus Davis has not tried a pass yet, but Davis, we know he can throw. We watched him last year. And Davis looks like he's been in the weight room. 5 seconds on the play clock. Wedowie's not going to get this play off. Yep. They're going to have to call timeout. Coach Prestridge takes the timeout. Randolph County will have 3rd and inches when we come back. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
What does Mike Fields really do? Does he fix fenders and hoods? Does he straighten frames? Does he paint things? Does he work with insurance companies? What does Mike Fields Body Shop really do? Well, they do all those things, but what they really do is take a wreck and turn it back into the car that I love to drive, the car that I like to get behind the wheel and just drive and drive. Thank you, Mike Fields Body Shop, for doing what you do, because you do it right at Mike Fields Body Shop, 123 Industrial Drive, Roanoke.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
3rd and inches facing the Tigers of Randolph County when they get out of the timeout. Still tied at 0 here, start of the second quarter between the Bulldogs and the Tigers. A lot of defense, not a lot of offense so far, but Randolph County has won the field position game as far as that goes because they've been in Wadley territory every time they get the football. Wadley hasn't been so lucky.
Well, with this 3rd down play, they're most likely going to go for it on 4th down unless it's a big loss, which I expect to run up the middle anyway.
3rd and inches, quarterback sneak, Davis, 1st down. Davis gets up to the 38-yard line. We'll give him a 1st down there.
Like I said, a run up the middle was successful, and now they're in 4th down territory, so even if they don't get anything on 3rd down, they have 4th down as well.
And they got a 1st down on that play. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line for the Tigers. 11 minutes left in the second quarter, still tied at 0. I formation, Dante Jordan dots the I in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side. One is Trey McFarland. He's lined up on Will Phillips on the far side. Here's the snap, handoff, Dante Jordan up the middle. Jordan runs into Sebastian Owens and gets taken down, but he'll get a gain of about 5 on the play.
The run game looking to be successful by the Randolph County Tigers on this drive anyway. But every time I say something that's good, it comes back and haunts them.
That's kind of been the memo for Randolph County and Wadley. They just run the ball and wear you out up front until they wear you down enough where they just run over you for the rest of the game.
And some of the Wadley players are at a disadvantage. They have the sun in their eyes.
Yeah.
I'm looking at number 5 over there with his hand in front of his face.
I formation. Dante Jordan dots the I. They'll fake it. They're going for the pass play to McFarland. Pass is complete for a first down. So Davis finally throws a pass, and this one is complete to Trey McFarland for a first down, all the way down to the 24.
Like we said, Davis is an amazing passer. We just saw it there, a dot.
And McFarland, I got it 6'3", doesn't have a problem going and high pointing the football. First down and 10 for the Tigers of Randolph County. They're at the 24-yard line of Wadley. They'll line up in the shotgun now. 2 receivers to the far side. 2 receivers to the far side and 2 to the near side. Pro throw in the backfield. They'll run a sweep with Dante Jordan. Jordan tries to jump over Cade Messer, but Cade cuts him down. Gets a gain of about 6 on the play, though.
If he could have got a little bit more height on his jump, he would have been in the end zone, no doubt.
So now it's going to be second and about 4. They got it down to the 20-yard line. Clock still running. 8 minutes left here in this first half, which is the only half these two teams will play. So now the single back set, 3 receivers to the near side. Pro throw, the fullback right behind DeMarcus Davis in the backfield. Davis snaps it, trap play. Up the middle goes Pro throw, looking for running room, keeping those legs turning, getting a push from behind, throws the ball up in the air, and Wadley falls on it at about the 1-yard line. I'm not sure if Wadley knocked it out or if he was trying to throw it to somebody.
Yeah, honestly, I saw him throw it up in the air because I saw one of the.
It's like he was trying to lateral it.
I saw one of the Randolph County players at the end zone. I thought he picked it up, but he did not. While they were covering at the 1-yard line.
So terrible field position for Wadley, but they were able to stop Randolph County from getting into the end zone.
Oh yeah, big. That saved Wadley from having very tough times in this game. Stopping them right there, but it is bad or dangerous field position for the Wadley Bulldogs.
Still at the 1-yard line, you could get a safety here. You better get your back out of your own end zone.
Definitely a run up the middle.
Their back's been against the wall all day long, and this continues that trend. Wing T set, Poole under center. Takes a snap, quarterback sneak, and he'll get a little bit of breathing room there to about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, you got a few yards on that play. At least it gets them farther away from the end zone.
Yeah, you got to get some breathing room when you're back against the 1. You don't want to really try any handoffs to the backfield because if you get met in the backfield, it's 2 points in the ball for the other team. So now 2nd and 7. He gets 3 on that play from a quarterback sneak.
I expect another quarterback sneak. I mean,
I wouldn't blame
you're
him.
getting more breathing room and you're draining the energy of the Randolph County Tigers.
Jacob Marable gets subbed out here. Poole under center. Sebastian Owens behind him at fullback. Cade Messer, one of the wing backs. Kadarius Zachary, the other one. They'll hand it off up the middle to big Sebastian Owens. Owens gets about 2 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Dogs.
Again, they're pushing and pushing and pushing against that defensive line of the Randolph County Tigers. And it seems to be getting a few yards, but they do need around 4 or 5 on this play to get a first down.
Yeah, you either get 5 right here, or you have to punt and give Wedowee great field position once again.
This time it'd be even better field position than last time.
And last time they got it on the 45, and this would be better than that. 7 minutes left in this final half. Poole under center, wing T set. Poole takes a snap. Fakes the handoff. He's rolling out in the backfield looking for running room. And he gets some running room. He'll go out to the far side and run out of bounds around the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 4th down and about 5 or 6 now.
I heard a lot of the people in the crowd saying, throw it away, throw it away.
Yeah.
He was in the end zone. Dangerous play.
Yeah. That worried me for a little bit because if he had got taken down in the end zone, that's a safety.
And that's a free. That gives the ball back to Randolph County.
Gives them 2 points and the ball, yeah.
And they would have great field position.
So now Wadley will be forced to punt again. Still 0-0 here. 6 minutes left. So this punt will set up Randolph County at the Wadley 41-yard line.
Better field position than last time. Let's see if they can actually get it in the end zone instead of the 1-yard line.
6:28 left in this final half. I formation for DeMarcus Davis. 2 receivers to the near side. Dante Jordan dots the I in the backfield. There's a snap. Handoff Dante Jordan up the middle. He is stoned after a gain of about 5. Cade Messer took his legs out from under him.
Again, with the tackling forms, they're just going for the legs. If you run up the middle, expect your legs to get chopped.
2nd and 5 now. Clock's still winding down. We've seen both of these teams just trying to knock the rust off here in the spring.
All right, there is a few mistakes by both teams. I mean, that play with the Wadley Bulldog quarterback in the end zone scrambling, that was a really dangerous play.
Option play for Davis. He'll toss it to Dante Jordan to the near side. Dante running back, runs into Kadarius Zachary. Zachary trying to strip the ball, won't be able to do it, but there's a flag on the play.
See, with that form of tackling, he got at least 5 more yards because they were trying to strip the ball.
Yeah, Kadarius jumped on his back and was trying to strip the ball there. Wasn't able to do it. But there's a flag on the play. And Randolph County's already backing up. So it was 2nd and 5. Flag on Randolph County will be accepted. This will back them up. I believe it's a holding call.
Yeah, they were backed up 10 yards.
Yep, 10-yard penalty. So now they're back at the 46-yard line, 2nd and 13 or 14.
Like you said, knocking off the rust. That does seem to be the case here. Which that's what honestly spring games are for. They're to see who's better than who, and get them familiar with how other people and other teams play football.
Because you think they're so busy hitting each other for all spring long, you finally get to hit somebody that's wearing a different color uniform than you are, and you're excited about that. Shotgun set. They get the snap off. Davis dropping back, throws a screen pass over the far side. That is Dante Jordan going down the far sideline. Got some running room. Gets past Cade Messer. Jacob Marable runs him down and takes him down at about the 11 or 12-yard line.
That was a very smart play by the Randolph County coaching staff. They had a lot of blockers in front of him, and that's what allowed him to get so many yards.
Davis was able to just kind of float that over the 4 men that were coming after him in the backfield, and nothing but wide open spaces for Dante Jordan. So now 1st and 10. 1st and 10 around the 23-yard line, I do believe. I can't really tell.
It's hard to tell with no numbers.
Yeah, no numbers, so it's hard to tell. I formation, and it looks like Coach Prestridge is going to have to call another timeout. And he will. 4.5 minutes left in this final half of play, in this final quarter of play between Wadley and Randolph County. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste. If you're looking to buy or sell land or homes or lake property or lake homes, you need to see our wonderful friends at Southeastern Realty and Auction Company. John Hall and his true professionals in the realty business can handle it. Land auctions, estate auctions, timber sales, and they offer free consultation. Pick up the phone and call today, 534-0525. Located right there in the heart of Wadley. For all your real estate needs, make it Southeastern Realty and Auction.
For sure.
He's got hops. He's got springs in his feet. Shotgun set. 2 receivers split out to either side for Davis. Pro throw the back beside him in the shotgun. Quarterback draw. DeMarcus Davis up the middle looking for running room. He is in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That was a great play. Just run through the defensive line and had a guy tugging at his feet, but he just pulled and pulled and pulled and got in the end zone.
And the confetti flies right in front of us from the student section.
That honestly scared me a little bit.
Yep. Here comes the PAT from Randolph County. Snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. So Randolph County 7, Wadley 0. Finally, someone gets on the scoreboard. 3.5 minutes left in this game between these two.
Finally, some good offensive plays for the Randolph County Tigers, but this puts Wadley in a bad position. Only 3:29 to go in this game. So can they put it in the end zone?
And if they don't get it in the end zone, they're going to just kind of flip and go straight to playing Ranburne as Ranburne is getting prepared down in the end zone to our west. So it'll be Wadley and Ranburne will play 2 quarters after this. Then Wadley will be done for the night, and Ranburne will flip around and play Randolph County. So Randolph County is trying to go 2-0 in a round-robin format here.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. They're a very talented team with a great offense and a great defense. Would not be surprised. 3
straight years they've gone to the state semifinals. I can't really describe how hard that is to do. 3 straight years you go to the Final Four in state.
That is very difficult.
But they've done it.
Oh yeah, they've done it. Piedmont's done it, but they're also a really good team.
Yeah. Wing T set, Poole under center, and Poole will hand it off on a trap play. That's going nowhere to Cade Messer. Messer hitting the backfield. He'll lose 1.
A very physical play right there. I saw 3 red jerseys go flying.
Yeah. That's what happened to Cade Messer was the 3 red jerseys went flying, and he had no one in front of him. 3 minutes left. 7-0 Randolph County as DeMarcus Davis gets a score on a quarterback draw from 15 yards out. So now Poole under center, 10 seconds on the play clock. Wing T set once again. Single receiver split out to the far side of the field. Here's a snap. He'll hand it off to the near side. Cade Messer looking for running room, and he'll get to the sideline before he is knocked out of bounds. And Randolph County will help him back up. He'll get a gain of about 5 on the play, make it 3rd and 5 now.
That does stop the clock, so that is good for the Wadley Bulldogs. They're fighting time right now.
Still 2:34 left in the game, 3rd and 5 for Wadley looking for a first down. Looking for at least a first down. You're down by 7 here. So here comes Poole. Wing T set once again. Single receiver to the near side. That is Cox. 9 on the play clock. Here's a snap. Handoff, far side to Marable. Marable will get close to the first down. He might have gotten it.
He will.
He did. First down. Jacob Marable. First down for the Bulldogs.
Clock's still running, though. They got to hurry.
Well, clock stopped at 2:30 because they got the first
they
down.
moved the chains.
Yep. Now it's back running. 1st and 10, Wadley from the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. Wing T set, single receiver to the near side. That is Ray Cox. Poole snaps it. Handoff up the middle. Sebastian Owens looking for running room. Sebastian will get 2 or 3 on the play. So he went around the far end.
They're going to have to result in some more, plays to get more yards because these little plays are not going to help them with only
2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes left on the clock. Those little plays are not helping them. Time is key. in these final minutes.
2nd and 7 now for the Bulldogs. Clock still winding down, 1:30 left. 10 on the play clock. Wing T set. D. Eccles, the receiver by himself on the far side of the field. Bring a man in motion. Here's the snap. Handoff, Cade Messer near side. Cade looking for running room. He'll run into a Randolph County Tiger in the backfield, and there's a flag on the play. The flag was thrown right on Cade Messer as he hit the ground.
On that play, there were no red jerseys in front of Caden. There were 4 navy blue jerseys in front, or coming at him, and he just tried to tried to stiff arm one of them, but it did not work.
There was a flag for face mask, which is where you got that from. Flag for face mask. I'm not sure if it's 5 or 15. Much to the chagrin of the Randolph County faithful. It'll just be 5 yards. So now 2nd and 4 for Wadley after the face mask penalty. 1 minute left in this matchup between Randolph County and Wadley. Poole under center, wing T set. Poole takes a snap, handoff to the far side. Jacob Marable looking for running room. Marable cuts it back up the middle and gets spun down. Ran into Prothrow on the far side.
That was a big hit by Prothrow. Like, he spun Marable around.
Garrett and Prothrow kind of teamed up on him there. 48 seconds left. Wadley trying to cross the 50. 3rd and 3.
As long as they get a first down, it will stop the clock enough time for them to get a playoff. They just got to keep going, keep time.
Wing T said once again, Poole under center, 12 seconds on the play clock, 30 on the game clock. Bring a man in motion, that's Marable. They'll fake it to him. Rolling out to pass is Poole. Poole over the middle, Sebastian got it. Big hit. DeMarcus Davis, the quarterback, says, I'm an athlete too. Comes down from a strong safety position with a big hit, but Owens held onto the football and gets a first down.
Oh, huge hit by the quarterback. But, yeah, like you said, he did hang on to the ball, so, I mean, at least it didn't knock it out. But that does stop the clock for a minute, or did someone call a timeout?
It stopped the clock, but I think Wadley might have called a timeout. Kind of talk it over. I don't know if they're going to try a heave to the end zone or something like that.
Was that their last timeout?
I think Wadley still has one. Randolph County's used 2, I know of.
Yeah, only 19 seconds left.
19 seconds left. Wadley will have 1st and 10 from the RCHS 42-yard line.
If they have another timeout, they could definitely get maybe 2, possibly 3 plays off, but
there's 19 seconds left, so you might get 2. And that's a maybe.
And that's if they have a timeout. Even if they have a timeout, which I don't know how many timeouts
I think Wadley's got the timeout. They got a timeout to give. They'll come back out here. Elijah Beverly lines up over the football at the 42-yard line of Randolph County. He's trying to tell everybody to get ready to go.
I'm expecting a Hail Mary right in the end zone.
Garrett getting subbed out for Randolph County. Poole will be under center here. D. Eccles by himself on the far side of the field. One-on-one coverage. But you got to be careful with the safety on that side. Poole snaps it, dropping back to pass. Looking for D. Eccles, just throws it up in the air, and it is tipped away. Good defense by number 25 from Randolph County.
Great defense. They're just trying to get that ball as close to the end zone as they can, but that does stop the clock, and the clock is at 13.8 seconds now. So only 6 seconds, or not even 6 seconds gone there. So they can get some more plays off.
Yeah, Jonathan just kind of dropped back and threw that one up in the air, hoping that it would get to D. But like I said, you got to watch out for the safety on that side, as the safety is star running back for Randolph County. And he ran that one down and could have picked that one off as well, but it got tipped down by the cornerback.
Excellent defense. That's all we've really saw today. I mean, a little bit of offense, but mostly just defense.
Wing T set. Play clock ran out, but they're not going to call it. Poole gets sacked in the backfield for a big loss. And 6.5 seconds left.
Yeah, that was the same play we just saw last play.
The
Randolph
clock-
County was again ready for it.
The clock stopped. Let's see. Timeout Wadley.
Oh, they did have another timeout.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we know what we're going to see here. Hail Mary to the end zone.
Well, I don't know if he can get it to the end zone. It's third and about 25 from their own 45.
That is true.
That's a
He's gonna have
long way.
He's going to have that arm to get it there.
He's got an arm, but will he have anybody down there to catch it?
Or it could be a miracle like Auburn did that time with D4.
Georgia.
And Georgia.
Well, D4 was a lineman.
Or, no, it wasn't D4. Who was it? It was what? No.
Nick Marshall was the quarterback.
Yeah, Nick Marshall was the quarterback. Who was the wide receiver?
Wide receiver was like number 5.
It was number 5. Was it Lewis?
Ricardo Lewis.
Yeah, Ricardo
there you
Lewis.
go.
Why did I call it
That
D4?
was it.
Yeah.
D4 was the guy that was playing for the Chiefs when they gave the game to the Patriots by him jumping off sides.
I don't know why I said D4, but something could happen like
I mean,
that.
at least he was an Auburn player.
Exactly.
He was on defense, though.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Third and 25, 6.5 seconds left. Wing T set for Wadley.
Wadley looking for a miracle play.
Maybe. Or they might just run it. I'm not real sure. Poole snaps it, and he'll drop back to pass, and he loses the football in the backfield. And Randolph County falls on it, but time has run out. A lot of miscommunication going on there. That'll be the end of the Wadley Randolph County game. And it will be 7-0. Randolph County will take this one against Wadley. Now Randolph County will get a little bit of a break, and Wadley will flip right around and play Ranburne.
A hard-fought game by Wadley. Even though they lost, they played a really good game.
And we'll see Wadley here as they play Ranburne. Ranburne getting warmed up. Ranburne wearing gold uniforms with purple numbers. White helmets as well.
Weird combination. Gold, purple, and white.
Yeah, I'm so used to them wearing just purple and white everything that the gold's throwing me off. But gold uniforms for Ranburne. I think they have gold in their helmet as well. Randolph County 1-0 so far. They'll take a break and they'll play Ranburne after Wadley gets through with them here in 2 more quarters. I'm not sure if Wadley will swap to the home side or what. That's what we're trying to figure out here. We'll take a 2-minute break while all this gets set up. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste. It's not just your home or car, what your things really mean to you, and he's here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm Agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke for your home and auto insurance today.
What does Mike Fields really do? Does he fix fenders and hoods? Does he straighten frames? Does he paint things? Does he work with insurance companies? What does Mike Fields Body Shop really do? Well, they do all those things, but what they really do is take a wreck and turn it back into the car that I love to drive, the car that I like to get behind the wheel and just drive and drive. Thank you, Mike Fields Body Shop, for doing what you do, because you do it right at Mike Fields Body Shop, 123 Industrial Drive, Roanoke.
If you're looking to buy or sell land or homes or lake property or lake homes, you need to see our wonderful friends at Southeastern Realty and Auction Company. John Hall and his true professionals in the realty business can handle it. Land auctions, estate auctions, timber sales, and they offer free consultation. Pick up the phone and call today. 334-534-0525. Located right there in the heart of Wadley. For all your real estate needs, make it Southeastern Realty and Auction Company.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, they're taking about a 12-minute break between games as Ranburne will get ready to go. Randolph County played Wadley. Tigers came out on top 7-0, and just Wadley stifled on offense. Couldn't do anything. Defense was playing well. Offense couldn't get anything going, which that's what Randolph County does to everyone.
Yeah, we see that. We saw that last year. A lot of defense was played, but Wadley also coming out on top on that game as well. But just outstanding defenses, and I'm actually looking forward to see how Wadley plays against another team and how their defense and their offense plays against them.
Wadley's playing a team that's closer to their classification. Has Randolph County a powerhouse in Class 3A, which, as we know from them going to state semifinals 3 years in a row. Wadley, a really good team in 1A. So that's about a 200-person difference between those classifications. Ranburne's a 2A school. They played last year in Wadley, and Wadley came out with a big victory against the Bulldogs of Ranburne. Ranburne trying to kind of avenge that here in the spring game. They'll play 2 quarters. We'll see how this goes. This will be more of a measurement stick for Wadley than the Randolph County game.
Yeah, Wadley a big threat in 1A, and Ranburne being a threat in 2A. So this will be a closer and better matched game than the Randolph County Wadley game.
Big thing Ranburne has to deal with is Reeltown in 2A. Reeltown is a hometown name that's always been good, and they were really good again last year. Ranburne's been kind of on the up and up for the past few years. Better and better each and every year.
Any playoff runs? No, they had one last year, didn't they?
Yeah, they were in the playoffs last year. A few years ago, they had a really, really good quarterback. They went to the state semifinals, had to go to Fife. And that didn't go so well because Fife is so good in 2A North that it's unreal. They're in the state title game pretty much every year. We've got about 10 minutes here between games, and Wadley's kind of rehydrating and regrouping on this side. What do you think they need to do on offense to kind of get things going?
I mean, I really don't know if it was just the skill difference or the 3A. Well,
3A, 1A thing.
Yeah, 3A, 1A thing. But I honestly think if Wadley keeps doing what they were doing and just limiting the mistakes like the fumbles, the the fumbles, the loss of yardage. If they keep doing their thing on defense and do better than what they did on offense in the Randolph County game, they'll probably come out on top on this game.
Coach Farr, who was the head coach of the Bulldogs last year, he's out. He's on the field coaching for Wadley. He's not the head coach, but he is coaching. He's an assistant coach. And right now he's got his tight end pulled to the side, just kind of try to teach him blocking schemes right now. I'm not sure who that is, number 11, but he's trying to teach him a little bit of blocking scheme down here on the sideline, which is good. It's spring game. You want to work on those things.
Yeah, spring games are just pretty much another practice, which is, another team.
Different jerseys.
Different people, different jerseys. And like you said, it gives them, more enthusiasm to, go out and hit one of these players.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and one thing that we saw last game that hopefully we see this game is good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Between plays, Randolph County and Wadley players shaking hands, pat on the head.
Picking each other up.
Great sportsmanship during those games. And hopefully we see that this game.
Even when Caden Messer got knocked out over here on the sideline, he had about 3 Tigers pick him up off the ground and kind of help him back out there.
Yeah, very physical game, but just great sportsmanship.
Wadley's got pretty good size. It's just when it comes to Randolph County, that's a very tall task for anybody.
Yeah.
Try to hang with Randolph County.
Randolph County being a big threat in 3A and even bigger threat in, playing 1A teams.
Yeah.
So I could see how, that could affect Wadley.
Wadley and Ranburne coming up here in about 8 minutes. We'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
Management Company is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste. It's not just a home or car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Ken Seifert sees your home and car as a time and memories you put into them. Ken understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke for your home and auto insurance today.
What does Mike Fields really do? Does he fix fenders and hoods? Does he straighten frames? Does he paint things? Does he work with insurance companies? What does Mike Fields Body Shop really do? Well, they do all those things, but what they really do is take a wreck and turn it back into the car that I love to drive, the car that I like to get behind the wheel and just drive and drive. Thank you, Mike Fields Body Shop, for doing what you do, because you do it right at Mike Fields Body Shop, 123 Industrial Drive, Roanoke.
If you're looking to buy or sell land or homes or lake property or lake homes, you need to see our wonderful friends at Southeastern Realty and Auction Company. John Hall and his true professionals in the realty business can handle it. Land auctions, estate auctions, timber sales, and they offer free consultation. Pick up the phone and call today. 334-534-0525. Located right there in the heart of Wadley. For all your real estate needs, make it Southeastern Realty and Auction Company.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
6 minutes until kick between the Ranburne Bulldogs and the Wadley Bulldogs. Our first game, Randolph County came out on top 7-0 against Wadley. This next game, we'll see a 1A against a 2A instead of 1A and 3A. Hopefully we'll have a lot more excitement in this game, but good defense is nothing I'm ever angry about. And it being spring football, we'll talk about spring football college-wise. Did you watch Auburn's spring game?
I did not. Surprisingly, I did not. I was not even at home that day.
Yeah, it was on SEC Network. They've narrowed down the quarterback battle between Bo Nix and Joey Gatewood. Both of them are freshmen. Never started the college game in their life, which is why Malik Willis transferred yesterday. He's in the transfer portal because he knows that his days at Auburn are numbered. Mm-hmm. So he's trying to find another place to go play quarterback because it's down to Bo Nix and Joey Gatewood. Gatewood was at Auburn last year. He just got redshirted. Bo Nix, a true freshman, played at Pinson Valley, won 2 state championships in a row the past 2 years, 6A school. First state championship Pinson Valley had ever won, and they won 2 in a row with him at quarterback. His dad, Patrick Nix, was a former Auburn quarterback a long time ago, and he was really good.
So they got the genes to be he has the genes to be a really good quarterback.
He's a great quarterback, and he looked really good in the spring game. Gatewood looked good as well.
They could definitely be a star in the Auburn team, definitely.
It's just hopefully Malzahn, can learn how to develop a quarterback because he has yet to do that. He ruined Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah, that's true.
Stidham was great 2 years ago, and he ruined him last year. Ruined him.
Not defending a Gus Malzahn fan, but not a fan.
Not a fan.
Not a fan. He can go.
That bus is in trouble this year. We looked at their schedule before we came over here. We were trying to calculate how many wins Auburn will get this year.
Maybe 5.
It's gonna be rough. Maybe 6 or 7. 6 or 7. If you got Oregon game 1.
Yeah, I mean Auburn has probably the most difficult
schedules in the nation, and Alabama has one of the easiest because we played Duke first game, and then we played a bunch of small teams, Tennessee, Arkansas. They're terrible. We got to go to Texas A&M. Y'all have to go to Texas A&M as well. We get LSU at home. We got to play in Auburn.
We also get LSU at home.
Yeah,
we do.
We went to that game the last time. That was 2 years ago.
That was a very fun game.
Yeah,
I was very young in that game too.
Yeah, y'all almost lost that game. You thought you did lose that game.
Oh man, don't even talk about it.
I said the clock ran out, and the clock did run out.
It did run out. A lot of LSU fans are mad about that game, but it's evidence says it clear.
They got old Coach Ogeron now. Old kid, Coach Ogeron.
Yeah, hey. He may have a weird voice, in my opinion.
He sounds like he's from the Water Boy, but he's pretty good.
He is a very good coach.
He's done his job. They were real good for the past 2 years. She took over from Les Miles, and Les Miles has a new job now. I can't remember exactly where he's coaching at.
Speaking about the schedules again, Alabama with one of the easiest, Auburn with the most difficult, or one of the most difficult. I'm not going to say it's the most difficult, but it honestly,
it's one of the most difficult.
It's one of the most difficult.
It's tough.
Then you got Clemson,
who's going to win every game by at least 20.
At least 20. I mean, last year they struggled to get Syracuse.
Syracuse was 10-3 last year. They had a pretty good quarterback.
Yeah, they had a really good quarterback. So I mean, maybe a few, difficulties, but definitely Clemson. I'm expecting them to come out undefeated. Mm-hmm. Alabama, expecting to come out defeated until they get to Auburn. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, funny. Aha,
Hey,
funny
we
joke.
never know. You never know.
I mean, LSU's always tough.
Oh, yeah, low-score games. And
And Mississippi State always gives us a run for our money for some odd reason, but Nick Fitzgerald's gone, so
oh, yeah, he is gone.
he graduated.
I forgot he left.
That helps.
But he did break some records while he was there. So.
He broke all the records.
Johnny
he broke,
Manziel, I'm pretty sure. What? He
broke Tim
his-
Tebow's and Johnny Manziel's breaking all the records. I mean, he's in the NFL now.
He's a very good quarterback.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
I don't know if he'll transition into the NFL well, but he did great in college. Ole Miss likes to try to give us a run for their money, but with them being on a postseason ban, it hadn't been going too hot for them either.
They usually start off strong in the New York game, and
They start off strong until they play us, and then
after the first quarter, it's downhill from
after
there.
we beat them, and then y'all beat the tar out of them, then it just goes south for them very fast. So Wadley and Ranburne playing 1 minute until kickoff. We'll take a 2-minute break and get ready for this game. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste. Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste.
What does Mike Fields really do? Does he fix fenders and hoods? Does he straighten frames? Does he paint things? Does he work with insurance companies? What does Mike Fields Body Shop really do? Well, they do all those things, but what they really do is take a wreck and turn it back into the car that I love to drive, the car that I like to get behind the wheel and just drive and drive. Thank you, Mike Fields Body Shop, for doing what you do, because you do it right at Mike Fields Body Shop, 123 Industrial Drive, Roanoke.
It's not just your home or car. It's the 6 months you save for your Ultra HD flat screen just in time for football season. And the overtime you work for the third car so your team can drive himself to practice. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Ken Seifert sees your home and car as things you really work hard for. Ken understands what your things really mean to you, and he's here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke for your home and auto insurance today. Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Getting ready for kickoff between Wadley and Ranburne. It's meeting out at midfield. Ranburne will get the ball. They'll be moving from our east to our west. So this will be Ranburne's first possession, first time we've seen them. And Ranburne last year, I know they had a pretty good quarterback. I'm not sure if he came back or not. These two teams played last year. Wadley came. 2nd and 5. Shotgun set once again for Ranburne. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Snap to the quarterback, dropping back, looking near side, throws the dig route. It's caught, and he'll get a gain of 2 or 3, and there's a flag for holding on the play, number 73. Number 73 was holding number 81 from Wadley.
Unfortunate mistakes are gonna, put you back in this game, which they gotta watch out for.
And that was obvious. The play was already over, and he pushed the guy in front of the referee, and he acted like he wasn't going to see it. He's going to see that.
I think he thinks the sun's down. They can't really see, but
Yeah.
it's still bright outside now. It's not like
I don't think so, buddy.
we don't get an hour of sleep anymore. Sun stays up for a while.
2nd and 10 now after the penalty. Ranburne comes out in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Running back in the backfield is number 46. He'll be off the right hip of his quarterback. Here's a snap rolling out to the far side of the field, looking for throwing room. Throws it. First down to number 10. And he'll get taken down. Gain of 13 on the play. Good pitch and catch there for Ranburne.
far as I can see, this quarterback is good.
Yeah, he was good last year.
Those are 2 perfectly placed throws.
Lasers, which we're so used to seeing people run the ball. Ranburne comes out in the shotgun, and they spread it around.
Wadley not expecting it, honestly. Well, they probably were expecting it because they saw it last year, but.
Expecting it and stopping it is 2 different things.
Exactly.
Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side as well. Look for a power run here. Bring a man in motion. They'll toss it to him on a sweep play, looking for the sideline, and he'll get to the sideline. K. Messer takes him down. He'll get a first down, though, all the way to the 45 of Wadley.
They're mixing in a lot of, toss plays, passes. They're really confusing the Wadley coaching staff and the players. So
there's a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. Again.
Mistakes.
Ranburne's got a gold jersey on, but a lot of gold being thrown against them. That being a flag. That's 2 flags already. And that was a big first down they had just got, and now they're getting backed up.
Like I said before the beginning of this game, you got to limit the flags and the turnovers, and not doing a good job so far. I mean, already 2.
15-yard penalty.
They got to watch what they're doing.
1st and 25. Now here's a snap flag on the play. I don't know if that's a false start.
It's a false start.
It is. So now it's 1st and 30.
And
Another
also
flag.
A 3rd flag.
3 flags on the first drive. 10-17 left in the first quarter.
Not something to brag about, and they'll learn from this. I mean, it's not going to be too difficult for them to even get the first down. I mean, they are very far away, but the way their quarterback is throwing it, they could easily get this back.
Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Running back in the backfield off the right hip of his quarterback. Dropping back to pass, looking over the far side, throws a screen pass to number 46. Beverly trying to run him down from behind, can't get there. And they'll take him down. He'll get a good gain on the play before they take him down. It's going to be 2nd and somewhere around 15.
I can't get over the accuracy this quarterback is actually throwing. Like, he has thrown dots this entire game.
So now it's going to be 2nd and about 15 now for Ranburne. They'll line up in the shotgun once again. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Running back off the right hip of his quarterback in the backfield. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, rolling to the near side. Has to step up in the pocket. Pocket's collapsing around him, and he gets sacked in the backfield. Elijah Beverly, number 71, takes him down for the big sack on the play.
Wadley defense finally getting a break on it right there. Great defense. Pays off for the Wadley Bulldogs.
9 minutes left in this first quarter. Ranburne on their first drive of the night. Now facing a 3rd and about 20. They've got a 2 on the marker, but it's 3rd down after the sack. Shotgun set once again for the Bulldogs of Ranburne. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here's a snap. Looking to his right side. Has to step up in the pocket. He's sacked again. Now the Wadley defensive line getting in there now.
They're learning. They're, well, I wouldn't say they're learning, but they're definitely, getting the defensive line.
Which
involved.
Elijah is one of the best in the state. Defensive, offensive, it doesn't matter. He was our player of the week last year. Could have won it multiple times.
Very talented player there.
And a punt, and Wadley will get the ball first down now. They'll have it first down at the 36-yard line. They're on 36. See if the Wadley offense can do something here against Ranburne.
Again, with the defense. Wadley defense had some struggles at the very beginning, but I think they're beginning to learn what Ranburne's trying to do. And it paid off, really. I mean, they got the ball back. Not the best field position, but it could be worse.
1st and 10 for Wadley from the 35-yard line. Wing T set. Pool under center. Sebastian Owens, the fullback. Marable and Messer, the 2 wingbacks. And handoff to Marable. He'll get 7 on the play. Make it 2nd and 3. Now, this is more what Wadley likes to do.
And this is also more Wadley's
people they like to play.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 2A versus a 1A, not a 1A versus a 3A. So the skill is definitely it's definitely winnable by the Wadley Bulldogs. It's not like it's a big difference.
They'll actually give him only 5 on the play. Be 2nd and 5 now. They'll line up in the wing tee once again. Single receiver to the near side. That's D. Eccles. Marable and Messer, the wing backs in the backfield. Owens, the fullback. Poole under center. He'll take the snap, hand off to the fullback up the middle. Owens bounces off a man, but can't bounce off 3. So he gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. Elijah throws his hands up and says, "That's my fault, coach." 3rd and 5 now.
A lot of defense is going to be played yet again in this game. I can already tell. Like, it's going to be probably another 7-0, maybe 14 to 7, something close. I expect it to be 1 score at least.
3rd and 5. Do they throw the ball?
No.
No.
They didn't have success versus Wedowee. I mean,
They had 1. Wing T set once again. Same people, same formation. D. Eccles split out to the near side by himself. Poole brings the man in motion. That's Marable. And they'll run the option. Fakes the pitch to Marable. Good tackle by number 7 from Ranburne. Poole tried to fake him out and cut it up the gut there. And number 7 was able to cut down on him and bring him down after a gain of about 2.
He got him to look. He got number 7. All right. Yeah, number 7 got number 7 to look. So I mean, it kind of worked, but didn't work fully to the full extent that it could have.
He was close enough between the running back and the quarterback where he could dive either way, wherever the ball went. He didn't dive after the running back when he tried to fake it. So Wadley's going to punt the ball away. Now Ranburne gets it 1st and 10 after the punt.
What do you expect from Ranburne now that they're seeing what Wadley defense can do?
Ranburne's just going to – I think they're going to try to spread the field out a little bit more and try to throw it, which as good as your quarterback is, you're going to try to throw it. But the thing is, every good quarterback needs a good offensive line. Ask Jarrett Stidham. He wasn't able to do much when nobody blocked for him.
Yeah, Jarrett Stidham, well, he was an excellent quarterback, and people said he was a terrible quarterback.
He's a great quarterback.
He's a great quarterback.
Can't throw when there's people in your face all game.
Exactly, and with that Clemson game that last year.
Sacked 11 times.
Exactly.
Handoff up the middle to number 5, looking for running room. He's just kind of bouncing around in the backfield, nowhere to go. He's taken down to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
He was very confused on where to go. He was like, you got to block for me, people? Not much for him to do.
He was just kind of juking and jiving, looking for a hole, but nothing there.
He stayed on his feet for a few seconds doing that, but Wadley finally took him down.
2nd and 9. To the near side, number 5, looking for a running room. Jacob Marable cuts his legs out from under him and takes him down. Again, form tackle. Take his legs out.
That's what we saw last game. Like, just go for the legs, no yards, go for the legs, and don't risk the yardage that can be gave up by just trying to wrap them up or, trying to strip the ball. But I'm honestly expecting a pass now. I mean, we've seen him throw. He's very, 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 very talented.
3rd and 9 for Ranburne. Shotgun set, rolling out to the far side, but flag on the play. Hit him with a false start. Back him up 5.
That is 4 or 5 penalties already on Ranburne.
Yep.
That's something you got to limit, and they're going to have to learn to, avoid during these games and their coming up season next year. Or, no, it's this year, but their next season.
So now it's 3rd and about 15 for the Bulldogs of Ranburne. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here's the snap rolling out to the far side, looking for someone to throw to. Throws it down the field. Good tackle from Jonathan Poole. That one's going nowhere. The pass was complete, but he gained 0 yards because of good coverage from Jonathan Poole.
Another great pass, but excellent coverage by Jonathan Poole. That did not get much.
4th down and long now. Looks like they're going to punt. The Wadley defense, when you didn't think they could get much better, they're playing better this game than they did last game.
I mean, again, with the 3A, 1A, I think that may have something to do with it. I mean, skill-wise, Randolph County being in the playoffs and state semifinals 3 years in a row.
Yep.
So, I mean, a lot of talent there.
So now Wadley winning the field position game as they'll get the ball 1st and 10 from the 46, their own 46-yard line. Poole coming out at quarterback once again. 1st and 10 for the Dogs. 3:37 left in the first quarter. Still tied at 0 between Wadley and Ranburne.
It's going to be another Randolph County Wadley game. It's going to be a low
Close.
score, very, very close. Down to the wire game for sure.
Wadley coming out in the wing T set once again. 10 seconds on the play clock. Trying to tell Sebastian Owens where he needs to go. There's 4 seconds on the play clock. 3. Jonathan Poole says, I need a timeout, and he'll take one. He'll take a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste. If you're looking to buy or sell land or homes or lake property or lake homes, you need to see our wonderful friends at Southeastern Realty and Auction Company. John Hall and his true professionals in the realty business can handle it. Land auctions, estate auctions, timber sales, and they offer free consultation. Pick up the phone and call today. 334-534-0525. Located right there in the heart of Wadley. For all your real estate needs, make it Southeastern Realty and Auction Company.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. 1st and 10 now for the Wadley Bulldogs here. They'll line up in the wing T set once again. Hand off up the backfield to Buckshot O'Neal. He'll get a gain of 2 or 3 on the play.
Wadley running up the middle just like they did against Randolph County, trying to see if it could possibly, be very successful against Ranburne. It got him about 3 or 4 yards on that play.
Cade Messer coming into the game now. 2nd and 7 for the Dogs. They are at their own 48-yard line. Coach Modley in his first game as Wadley head coach. Just trying to get his feet wet in the Wadley program. Wing T set once again. Poole under center, takes the snap, and he'll toss it out to the far side, looking for Cade Messer. Messer will step out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him.
Speaking about Coach Motley, this is his first game being the Wadley head coach.
Mm-hmm. First game in Wadley for a long time. He used to be a Hanley coach. He used to coach at Hanley back when I was in school. And then he left and went down to Sweetwater, and he's been in Sweetwater for a while, and now he's back.
But the way he played against the Randolph County team, that shows how good he could be or how he can be. I mean, he's putting a 3A team that is very talented, only up 7 points, and barely scoring that game and having a lot of mistakes that Wadley calls. That shows how good he is.
Wing T set once again. Poole under center. Snaps it. Handoff near side. Marable. Jacob Marable looking for running room. Stiff arms a man going down the near sideline. Knocked out of bounds, but he gets a first down. Down to the 46-yard line of Ranburne.
Jacob Marable really fast going around that edge. Gets around a couple, and he's finally taken down, but he does get the first down.
And that speed for him runs in the family. Clock still running. 1:45 left here in the first quarter between Wadley and Ranburne. We're tied at 0. Wadley in Ranburne territory. They'll line up in a wing T set once again. Ray Cox, the wide out split to the near side. Messer in motion to the far side. Now the toss to Buckshot O'Neal. O'Neal looking for running room. Will cut back, trying to get some blocking, but nowhere to go.
Great defense by Ranburne. I mean, he lost did he gain yards or lose yards?
He didn't get any yards. There was no gain on that one.
No gain. But, again, great defense by Ranburne.
So now 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 46-yard line of Ranburne. Poole in at quarterback, 13 on the play clock, 40 on the game clock. Wing T set. 5 on the play clock. They'll bring a man in motion. That's Messer again. They'll fake it to him. Screen pass. Good one-handed grab from O'Neal out of the backfield, but there's a flag on the play for false start or illegal motion, one or the other.
That was a great catch by one of the Wadley Bulldogs. I didn't see the number.
10. That's O'Neal.
10. But, yeah, that was a great catch.
The flag came in from the far sideline, and Ranburne will accept the penalty. We'll back them up, make it 2nd and around 15 now. Illegal shift.
Bringing back 5 in that, right?
Yep. .30 on the play clock as it continues to run. Bull under center. Handed off up the middle again, and the fullback trips and falls down. That'll be 3rd and about 13 now.
About 16 seconds left on the clock. I wouldn't doubt if they just let it go into the second part of this game.
Yeah, they're probably just going to let it run.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they're going to do.
And they will. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Tied at 0 here between Ranburne and Wadley. We'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste.
What does Mike Fields really do? Does he fix fenders and hoods? Does he straighten frames? Does he paint things? Does he work with insurance companies? What does Mike Fields Body Shop really do? Well, they do all those things, but what they really do is take a wreck and turn it back into the car that I love to drive, the car that I like to get behind the wheel and just drive and drive. Thank you, Mike Fields Body Shop, for doing what you do, because you do it right at Mike Fields Body Shop, 123 Industrial Drive, Roanoke.
If you're looking to buy or sell land or homes or lake property or lake homes, you need to see our wonderful friends at Southeastern Realty and Auction Company. John Hall and his true professionals in the realty business can handle it. Land auctions, estate auctions, timber sales, and they offer free consultation. Pick up the phone and call today. 334-534-0525. Located right there in the heart of Wadley. For all your real estate needs, make it Southeastern Realty and Auction Company. Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Wadley gets a false start penalty, and it'll be 3rd and about 20 now for the Bulldogs after the false start. Start of the second quarter, still tied 0-0 here. This will be the last quarter that Ranburne plays Wadley, and then they'll play Randolph County. Wing T set, Poole under center. Snaps it, fakes the handoff, bootleg out to the far side, throws it. Sebastian Owens caught it, and he gets cut down about 7 yards short of the first down yardage.
Yeah, about around 13 or 14 yards there. Really successful throw, but not quite to get the yardage they needed.
And we got the Hanley scores. Hanley won 34-0 against Elwood Christian and 28-6 against Notasulga. Those two games, they only played a half, so Hanley was not having a problem scoring, which I didn't figure they would.
Dylan Brooks being the powerhouse he is,
Probably
I
so.
bet he had a big impact on that game.
I don't even know if he played on offense, though.
Seriously?
Well, I mean, he probably played offense, but I figured they had Devontae Houston running
Also
the ball.
a very good
Yeah,
player.
also OP.
He showed being a good player last year.
He's been a good player for years. And on 4th and 7, they get a flag for delay of game, and that'll back them up 5 more yards.
They're going to have to, limit the penalties that each team is actually getting. I mean, both Wadley at 3, Ranburne at 4 or 5. They're gonna have to limit it, but to have any success in this game because both defenses are playing really, really good. So they're gonna need the yards that they get, and
So it'll be 4th and 11 now. Let's see if Wadley just decides to punt, and they will. They'll play the field position game, kind of put it on their defense.
Which that does not scare Wadley at all with their defense being really, really good.
Not with how their defense is playing. They're not worried about it. So now 1st and 10, Ranburne. Let's see. That'll be around the 20-yard line. 0-0 here, second quarter, 10:49 left in this game between Ranburne and Wadley. Ranburne's been all shotgun so far. The lineup in the shotgun once again. 2 running backs in the backfield, 1 off of either hip with the quarterback. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here's the snap. Handoff, looking for running room over the far side. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and taken down for no gain. Good play right there from number 51 from Wadley.
Yeah, number 51 was not allowing him to get past him.
That would be Christian Reeves, I'm pretty sure.
He hit a brick wall running into him.
Yep. He was a starter last year. Another one of the guys coming back from a good team last year. He plays middle linebacker now. 2nd and 10. Shotgun set. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. 2 running backs in the backfield. Whistle blows. And referee is saying 46 has to go out for some reason. They'll have to bring in another guy.
He may be bleeding as well.
Maybe.
Something's not right.
Shotgun set once again. Here's the snap to the quarterback. Try to run it over the near side. A missed tackle by Elijah Beverly. That's a rarity. And the running play will get no gain here. Bring up 3rd and 10 now.
Yeah, Elijah Beverly just running through the pack, but misses the tackle, and I see him rolling across the field. He was zooming.
He almost took the handoff in the backfield, and after he didn't, he came and dropped the elbow once everybody got on the pile and just made sure he got in on that one. He'll get subbed out and get a break here on 3rd and 10. Ranburne in the shotgun, 2 receivers lined up to this near side, 1 to the far side. Single running back in the backfield. A tight end also split off to this near side. The snap is low. Quarterback rolling out. Sebastian Owens behind him, and Sebastian throws him down in the backfield for a sack. Christian Reeves looking for a flag back there as a Wadley player got hit and knocked to the ground late. But it's going to be 4th and long.
Ranburne QB tried to roll out there. He thought he had the speed on him, but no. He
didn't see Sebastian. He got hit from the blind side there. And that's kind of like the situation where you hear him yelling, throw it away.
Yeah. Well, at least he didn't fumble, but yeah.
He didn't see him coming. That's why the blind side. That's why the offensive tackle is one of the most hired players on every team, is because you got to protect the blind side.
Plus, it could be a little hard to hear the crowd across the field trying to yell, throw it away, because their crowd is positioned across the field from where he was. So I expect it could have been hard to hear that.
Yeah. So after the punt, Wadley will get the ball at the Ranburne 49 and have wonderful field position. It's kind of like the Wadley-Wedowee game, except Wadley is Wedowee this time. They're getting all the good field position.
Yeah. If it would to come out to be the same score the Wadley and Wedowee game came out,
wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Wing T set, handoff, Marable near side, looking for running room. Lowers his head, keeps his legs turning, gets a gain of about 7 on the play. Ooh, Jacob, careful.
Speaking about sportsmanship, you need sportsmanship in the games, but we did not see that. By him, he just pushed him off. I don't know what that was for.
Jacob's got fire. He runs like somebody's set his feet on fire. So now 2nd and about 4. He'll get 6 on the first play. 2nd and 4 now. Wing T set. Will Phillips set down here on the near side by himself as the lone wide receiver. Here's a handoff up the middle. Sebastian Owens looking for running room. He'll get a first down. Sebastian down to about the 32-yard line of Ranburne. Ranburne was kind of looking for, a run around the end. But Went right up the middle. And number 52 from Ranburne had some things to say to the Wadley offensive line, but they didn't really care because they got a first down.
Yeah, they got a first down, but that was a big hole for Sebastian.
Sebastian, a hard guy to bring down. 1st and 10 for the Dogs from the 32 of Ranburne. Wing T set once again. 7.5 minutes left in this game. Poole under center. He brings Messer in motion, and he'll fake the run up the middle. Option play. They'll toss it to Messer, and Messer tries to cut back up the middle, and he's able to make something out of nothing.
Maybe one, possibly two on that. I can't really tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from the side judge. He got one on the play, so 2nd and 9 now. On that play, he was trying to run the option, but when he pitched it, defense was all over it.
Yeah, well, as soon as he pitched it, the defense just booked it for him, and it only allowed him to get 1 yard.
So now Wing T set once again. D. Eccles, the single receiver, out to the far side of the field by himself. Under center is Poole. He'll bring a man in motion. That's Marable. Handoff up the middle. Sebastian Owens keeping those legs going, trying to overpower people. And he'll get a gain of maybe 2 or 3 on the play. Bring up 3rd and about 6.
He's running through the defensive line, but it doesn't surprise me because of his size and strength. But he has the ability to get in the end zone, which they're trying to put him there.
He had 3 people hanging off his shoulders there. He just keeps moving. He's going to have to take a breather here. It'll be 3rd and 7 now. Actually, no, it'll be 3rd and 5. They'll move the marker down. 6 minutes left. 3rd and 5 for Wadley in Ranburne territory. They're at about the 28. Poole gets the whole Ranburne team to jump off sides, and that'll be a free first down. Offsides on the defense, that's a free first down. That's
everybody on the Ranburne
Yeah.
defensive line jumped off there.
The whole front 7. They run a 4-3 defense, so you have 4 defensive linemen and 3 linebackers, and every one of them jumped off sides.
Wadley's in very, very good scoring position right here.
I think they're going to actually measure it. I said, well, yeah, they'll say you got a first down, so they're going to reset the chains. First down, Dogs. Wadley, that is.
A free set of downs and great field position.
They're at about the 22-yard line of Ranburne. Wing T set. Poole snaps it. Handoff up the middle to the fullback, number 22. He'll get a pretty good gain.
I think he got 4 or 5 on that play.
Yep, 4 or 5 there. One thing I keep noticing is you've got a single receiver split out to the far side, and that's D. Eccles. He has 10 yards between him and the cornerback anywhere near him. So if you run a slant or something, he's not going to get there. But as fast as D is, if you lead the throw, he's 10 yards behind him.
Yeah.
He's not going to get there.
That's a freebie right there.
Yep. 2nd and 6. Wing T set once again. Poole under center. Bring Messer in motion. Here's a snap handoff to the fullback once again. This time he gets eat up in the backfield.
Unfortunate positive play after positive play. And finally a negative play. Ranburne figuring out what, Wadley's trying to do.
Marable tried to get the block there and got fought off by the defensive player, and that's how we made the tackle. 3rd and 5 now.
But again, Wadley's just picking at pretty much the Ranburne defense. Their, defensive line and their secondary. They're just picking at them.
But they're very well conditioned, I'll say, about Ranburne. They don't have their hands on their hips or trying to gasp for air or anything. They were prepared. Handoff, Cade Messer over the far side. He gets hit around his head. Thrown forward by his offensive lineman. He might have got a first down. He got grabbed around his collar deep in the backfield, and then
threw by his own player.
Christian Reeves, number 51, grabbed him and threw him forward and was like, go on. He got close to a first down, but he's going to come up short, and it'll be 4th down now.
That is very smart. But they're in 4th down territory. Go for it. Run it up the middle with a fullback. Or a QB sneak. That could also work.
Try to get him off sides again. You got 15 on the play clock. 3 minutes left in this game. Poole under center. 5 on the play clock. Snap. Handoff up the middle. Owens. He didn't get it.
He did not get it. Defense.
Yeah, Owens
is
got stopped on
going.
that one. So Ranburne makes the stop, and we'll stay with 0-0 with 3.5 minutes left in this game. Huge stop for Ranburne.
Ranburne's also in some pretty difficult field position. The way their quarterback likes to, throw and, scramble around, that's pretty dangerous. So I'm expecting Ranburne to, finally really start running the ball this drive.
So 1st and 10 now for the Bulldogs of Ranburne. They are at their own 20, I believe. Shotgun set. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Actually, 3 to the far side and 1 to the near side. Now they'll bring him in motion. 2 on the play clock. And quarterback tried to get the snap. Timeout was called.
Timeout, Ranburne.
Ranburne takes a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste. It's not just a home or car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Ken Seifert sees your home and car as a time and memories you put into them. Ken understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke for your home and auto insurance today.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
1st and 10 for Ranburne. They're in the shotgun set. Quarterback dropping back, steps up in the pocket looking for somewhere to throw. He's going to have to run it. He's taken down. He'll get a gain of maybe 3 on the play. Pocket just collapsed on him, and he was trying to make something out of nothing. He got 4 on the play. Make it 2nd and 6 now.
Yeah, their offensive line was not able to hold up the Wadley Bulldogs there. The pocket, like you said, did collapse and causing him to run, but he did gain a few, 3 or 4 yards on that play.
So now shotgun set once again for Ranburne. Single receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side, 2 running backs in the backfield. Here's a snap. Quarterback looking far side. Tipped at the line of scrimmage by Elijah Beverly. He was looking over the middle for a dig route to number 10, but it didn't work.
That could have been an opportunity to actually pick that ball, but no one around that. As it was tipped the opposite way, the Bulldogs are facing.
Both teams of Bulldogs are.
Yeah.
See whistle blowing again from the referee. Not sure. Oh, he wants the clock reset. 2:36 is what we have reading on the clock here. Trying to figure out what he wants. 2:45. 2:45. Reset it to 24, not 24:50. We want 2:45. There we go.
24:50. We're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
that's a whole nother half anyway.
That's 2 whole halves. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the near side. Rolling out, looking for somewhere to throw. Got a man over the middle. Caught it. That's number 5. Runs through a man, going down the sideline. Stiff arms. A man gets out of bounds. 1st down for the Bulldogs of Ranburne.
Very talented. Number 5 is very talented on Ranburne. We've seen the quarterback and him play outstandingly.
Quarterback's money when he gets the chance. 1st down, Ranburne. 2 minutes left in this game between Ranburne and Wadley. Shotgun set. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Single running back in the backfield. Here's a snap. Dropping back, looking over the far side, having to roll that way, trying to run away from Elijah Beverly. He gets away, throws it over the middle of the field, and this one just spikes into the dirt. Incomplete.
Not much you could really do there, honestly. Just not necessarily a bad play, just not – the Wadley defense was on that.
That's pretty much just as good as throwing it away. He kind of threw it in the dirt near a receiver where he didn't get any intentional grounding, but he was out of the pocket. He could have just thrown it away.
And it wouldn't have got picked either.
No.
There's no way.
2nd and 10 now for Ranburne. 2:09 left in this game. 0-0 is your score. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, a single running back off the right hip of his quarterback in the backfield. Quarterback dropping back, looking over the middle, nowhere to go. He's going to run it himself. Cade Messer can't get him. Ray Cox brings him down in the backfield. There's a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. And the quarterback's like, holding?
He was like, all that for nothing.
Took a shot for nothing on that one.
Got to limit the penalties. That's 6.
Yeah, at least 6 or 7 now. 2:03 left, still tied 0 here between Ranburne and Wadley. Right after this game, Ranburne will play Randolph County. We saw Randolph County earlier against Wadley. They came out on top 7-0. See how they fare when they play the Tigers of Randolph County here in about 2 minutes. So a shotgun set coming out, 2nd and 25, I'd say. Second and 25, they'll line up in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield, a single receiver to the far side, multiple receivers to the near side. Quarterback having to step up in the pocket. He loses the football. Wadley falls on it in the backfield. Wadley gets the ball at the Ranburne around the 15-yard line, it looks like.
What a break for Wadley. Finally, or once again, good field position off because of the fumble.
Christian Reeves, number 51, knocks it out of the hands of the quarterback and then falls on the fumble in the backfield. So now it's 1st and 10 for Wadley, and they are in business.
Some of the Randolph County people had to get a dog off the field.
Yeah.
The dog's been out in the end zone almost the entire time.
All
They finally
game.
got him.
He was there last game, too.
They finally got him towards the track area.
1st and 10, wing T set, pull under center. Here's the snap, handoff, near side. Marable looking for running room. And he stiff arms.
He's about the 8-yard line.
At about the 8-yard line. There's the edge of a window right here, and I can't see. That's my blind spot.
Yeah, and unfortunately the camera can't pick up that because of this pole right in front of it.
Yeah, you get blocked by the pole. He'll get 4 on the play, we'll say. Make it 2nd and 6 now. 1:18 left in the game. Wadley has a chance to take the win here if they can get in the end zone. Wing T set.
Score would put them in great position.
They'll bring Messer in motion. And they'll hand it off up the middle to Owens. Owens flips it back to his quarterback. I think that looked like what Prothro was trying to do last game, except he pitched it to his quarterback that time.
And it didn't turn up in the other people's hands.
Yeah, it didn't work, though.
I don't think that was the best move, honestly. I think he just kept, what he had and just not even tried anything.
Yeah, he lost yards throwing it back to his quarterback. Timeout by Wadley, facing a 3rd and 12. 1 minute exactly left in this game. 3rd and 12 for Wadley deep in Ranburne territory. It's 4-down territory. You're tied 0-0. You're looking to try to come out with a win. If you can get in the end zone, you can win the game.
No, special teams isn't anything.
Well, special teams, it still counts if you can hit it. But,
so they can't kick field goal,
they can.
But can they?
I don't know. I don't know who the field goal kicker is, so I couldn't tell you if they could or not. But if they were to hit the field goal, yes, it would count. And they're not live, so it's pretty much like practice.
Okay. So they still got an opportunity, but it's going to be up to the coaching staff on whether they're going to take advantage of the 4-down territory or just.
What we're saying is there's a chance.
Trying to go for the field goal or the PAT.
Let's see if they try play action pass and have a fullback or a receiver or a fullback or a tight end go out into the flats on the opposite side of where the quarterback fakes it to. That's worked tonight. It worked with Owens earlier, and it worked against Randolph County.
They still have 2 plays, so 2 tries.
Yeah. Wing T set. They'll bring Messer in motion. And that's exactly what they'll do. Play action pass. Poole's going to run it himself. Runs over a man at about the 5-yard line.
He's around. I think he's around the 6. He's not quite. I don't think he's quite at the 5. He may be.
Let's see where they mark it.
I can't tell.
He's going to be 5 yards short of first down yardage. 4th and 5. Are they gonna try a field goal here? This is pretty much as far as a PAT right now.
Yes. So they have a really good chance of doing it. But, yeah, like you said, I have no idea who the PAT kicker is.
Pretty sure this is Justin Fulgham, number 81. Lining up for a PAT. There's 5 seconds on the play clock. The snap, the hold, the kick's no good. Off the left end of his foot, kick's no good. Yeah, that one, they had 5 on the play clock, and it was really rushed. Just didn't kind of get the timing on that one that he wanted.
He did not get the look he wanted at all. And I just nowhere near what he wanted.
One thing you don't want to rush, it's the kicker. There's icing the kicker and there's rushing the kicker. They both mess you up.
Yeah, as that play was going, he was scrambling.
Yeah.
Seeing his arms flop.
Mm-hmm.
He no time at all.
You got to be relaxed. It's like being at the free throw line. You can't rush things.
Got to take it easy.
Yep. So the kick, no good for Wadley. It's still tied at 0 with 48 seconds left in this game. First and 10 for Ranburne now at the 25-yard line.
They have the room to pass. They're not, pushed against the end zone or anything. So
yep.
I mean, it's expected to be a pass.
Shotgun set. Quarterback dropping back to pass. Gets away from the would-be tackler, running down the near sideline. Big hit. Boom! Slammed out of bounds by Caden Messer.
He was literally picked up and slammed.
Yeah, that's Messer for you. It's a tough joker.
Yeah, you right.
2nd and 5 now. Quarterback comes up limping a little bit. Ranburne wants a timeout. 16.4 seconds left. They're going to get a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. Listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
What does Mike Fields really do? Does he fix fenders and hoods? Does he straighten frames? Does he paint things? Does he work with insurance companies? What does Mike Fields Body Shop really do? Well, they do all those things, but what they really do is take a wreck and turn it back into the car that I love to drive, the car that I like to get behind the wheel and just drive and drive. Thank you, Mike Fields Body Shop, for doing what you do, because you do it right at Mike Fields Body Shop, 123 Industrial Drive, Roanoke.
Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs of Ranburne. 16 seconds left here in this game between Wadley and Ranburne. Tied at 0. Shotgun set for the Bulldogs. Here's the snap, toss to the far side. Looking for some running room is number 5 from Ranburne. Trying to get to the far sideline, and he's knocked down around the 45-yard line. 6 seconds. 6.2, and it's stopped. There's a flag on the play. That's a late flag.
It's probably going to be holding, honestly.
This is holding. Their coach is probably about to break something.
Yeah, it's a late holding call if it's holding.
It was 2nd and 5. He just made the holding. He made the holding call. So the side judge made the holding call here, and that's exactly what it is. The only people happy about that is the ones that gave up the play.
That was a great play, and it's just taken away by a simple holding call.
A real good gain there on 2nd and 5. They got him a first down all the way to the 45. Is now negated by a holding call, and they get backed up to around their own 30 now. And there's 6.2 seconds left. So they either got to be ready to snap it or the clock's going to run out. Ranburne getting all their checks in, looking at their wristband with all their plays on it. Shotgun set. They'll have 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side, 2 running backs in the backfield. 6.2 seconds. Here's a snap, just a handoff up the middle, and he's going nowhere. He's hitting the backfield. 0-0. Your final score between Wadley and Ranburne, and there's a flag. Flag on 52. I think that's...
they're picking up number 3 and taking him off the field.
Yeah, that is Reeves. Christian Reeves just picked up D. Eccles and
threw him off the field.
Carried him off the field.
Didn't throw him off the field.
Sebastian Owens, the fullback, getting in there, kind of separating everybody. Not sure exactly how they're going to call that. Unsportsmanlike conduct, offense and defense. Offsetting. I don't know if they're just going to call game over there. Just kind of diffuse that. That would probably be the best. Probably be the best idea to just call it and diffuse it. Ranburne still has a whole game to go. They got a half to play against Randolph County. Referees are talking it over.
Randolph County's they're already.
Yeah, Randolph County's already getting
they're
ready to go.
up and ready to go.
Yeah. That's going to be ball game. 0-0, your final score between Wadley and Ranburne. So Coach Motley coming out in his first spring game for the Wadley Bulldogs. A lot of progress, but still a lot of things to work on. He's got to get his game plan and everything implemented in. They're still running the offense from last year. I don't know if he's going to change it or anything, but still running kind of the same things they did last year.
Both teams with a lot of potential.
Yep.
With their defenses the way they are, and especially Ranburne's quarterback, can't forget him. He's really good. Lots of potential for Ranburne. And can't forget Wadley. They have a few keys on their team. Sebastian
Second
Owens.
hands in midfield. We'll have a 15-minute break between games here before Randolph County takes on Ranburne. So we'll take about a 3-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste. It's not just your home or car. It's the 6 months you save for your Ultra HD flat screen just in time for football season, and the overtime you work for the third car so your team can drive himself to practice. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Ken Seifert sees your home and car as things you really work hard for. Ken understands what your things really mean to you, and he's here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke for your home and auto insurance today. If you're looking to buy or sell land or homes or lake property or lake homes, you need to see our wonderful friends at Southeastern Realty and Auction Company. John Hall and his true professionals in the realty business can handle it. Land auctions, estate auctions, timber sales, and they offer free consultation. Pick up the phone and call today. 334-534-0525. Located right there in the heart of Wadley. For all your real estate needs, make it Southeastern Realty and Auction Company.
What does Mike Fields really do? Does he fix fenders and hoods? Does he straighten frames? Does he paint things? Does he work with insurance companies? What does Mike Fields Body Shop really do? Well, they do all those things, but what they really do is take a wreck and turn it back into the car that I love to drive, the car that I like to get behind the wheel and just drive and drive. Thank you, Mike Fields Body Shop, for doing what you do. Because you do it right at Mike Fields Body Shop, 123 Industrial Drive, Roanoke.
It's not just a home or car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Ken Seifert sees your home and car as a time and memories you put into them. Ken understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke for your home and auto insurance today.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. 11 minutes until kickoff between Ranburne and RCHS. We just got done with Wadley and Ranburne playing 0-0, the final between those two teams. Got a little chippy right at the end, but Coach Motley brought his guys out, and a lot of potential. Definitely got a lot of potential.
They got a few key players on their team. So, I mean, like you said, there is so much potential on that team. They just got to, get together, regroup, and,
They were missing one player as well. Kadarius Zachary was not out there. I'm not sure what the situation is, but I didn't see Kadarius anywhere. And he's one of the top players on the team.
Very talented and also very fast.
Yeah. And we're about to see Randolph County take on Ranburne. And Prothero's down here getting stretched out at about the 15-yard line. That's going to be a hard guy to stop for Ranburne.
Oh, yeah, it remained hard to stop Wadley's offense. Or, no, not, well, it remained, a little, they had some difficulty stopping Wadley's offense. But Wadley's offense, that's a whole other level they're going to have to stop.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be tough for anybody. Wadley looks just as good as they have the past few years. Coach Pat Presters has done a tremendous job with the Tigers of Randolph County. And Handley, we mentioned 2 wins for the Tigers of Handley. 28-6 over Notasulga. That was in one half. 34-0 over Elwood Christian, also in one half. So you scored, let's see. Scored a good amount of points. They only gave up 6. You scored plenty of points, which is good because offense.
That means the offense is explosive.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting a lot in the Handley season. I mean, me being a Handley Tiger,
which
not to be a senior.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they do good.
Yeah. Which they finished second in the region last year. Second to Lincoln, I do believe. Lincoln or Talladega won. But this year they'll get both of them at home. We had to go to Lincoln last year. And that was a really nice place up there, but Handley couldn't come away with a win. They'll have Lincoln and Talladega at home. They'll have to go to Leeds. But Leeds struggled mightily last year.
That's a travel, too.
Yeah, it's 2 hours right off the interstate. Leeds is one of the only remaining stadiums that has only one set of bleachers, and it's all on the home side. They just split it down the middle.
And Leeds not doing too well last year. They did not do well at all. We usually see a lot from them.
Last 2 years, they hadn't been doing so hot. And I think they got a new head coach as well.
Hoping Handley could pull out a win there as well, because that's a big competitor of Handley's.
And Elmore County was real good last year. And Holtville actually, I don't know how Holtville did what they did, but they did real good last year. Holtville beat Leeds and beat a few people and almost made the playoffs. Childersburg is always a thorn in Handley's side every year. That'll be at home.
We lost that game last year.
Yeah, we went to that one. It was in Childersburg.
They have a nice facility down there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
They just remodeled their facility.
Yeah. I think they remodeled every facility in that county because they kind of all look the same. Because Munford has the exact same style as Childersburg does.
It seems like every football facility around the area is getting remodeled. Handley, it's got its remodel. Childersburg, Lincoln,
Randolph County, Woodland.
Randolph County, yeah. They got new bleachers.
They're building a whole new field house over here. Oh. Yeah, that's the old field house. They're building a brand new one over here with all this cleared off.
And at least the away people can have a field house and not just go behind it.
yeah, true that. On the people that hadn't really got – well, Wadley got new bleachers last year, but they need a new press box. Man.
Yes, they do.
Things is old as time itself. I see Randolph County warming up. Looks like they have playing some backups in this game, which would be good. Get them some experience, which is what spring's about. Not sure if their ones will play any of this game. Davis, Prothero, they may not even play this game.
I expect them to come in for the first half, maybe. The
first half?
Yeah, the first half of the game, the second half. If they do well enough.
The first half of the game, so they'll be in for a quarter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, then if they do well, I don't expect to see them the second half.
Yeah.
But If they don't do well, I expect to see them the full game.
Nah, they might not even play. I think they'll be all right. 6.5 minutes until kickoff between the Bulldogs of Ranburne and the Tigers of Randolph County. We'll take a 3-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
Why choose Southern Union?
Between working and family responsibilities, I thought I'd never be able to go to school. But Southern Union offered flexible schedules for both day and night courses.
At Southern Union, I was able to take classes that gave me hands-on experience to aid in my future career.
I really needed a calculus class, but couldn't fit calculus into my schedule this semester. So I went to Southern Union, and it transferred back to my university.
Keep going at Southern Union. Your journey has just begun. For more information, visit suscc.edu.
If you operate a small business, you know how government paperwork can tangle things up. If you don't do it right and on time, it can make a profitable business, well, unprofitable. Let Kathleen Newman, certified public accounting firm in Wadley, take the hassle out of paperwork for you and let you concentrate on the important things, like your business. Kathy Newman and her staff know business and how and where to look for the advantages that can save a business thousands of dollars. Call 256-395-2241 or stop by her office, 361 Main Street, next to the fire station in Wadley.
Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste.
What does Mike Fields really do? Does he fix fenders and hoods? Does he straighten frames? Does he paint things? Does he work with insurance companies? What does Mike Fields Body Shop really do? Well, they do all those things, but what they really do is take a wreck and turn it back into the car that I love to drive, the car that I like to get behind the wheel and just drive and drive. Thank you, Mike Fields Body Shop, for doing what you do, because you do it right at Mike Fields Body Shop, 123 Industrial Drive, Roanoke.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Ron Waters Field here at Randolph County High School in Wedowee, Alabama. Our final game, the main event of the evening, I guess you would say, because this is the final of 3 games. Randolph County playing against Ranburne. We had Randolph County Wadley and RCHS won 7-0. Wadley Ranburne, which was a tie 0-0. And now Ranburne and Randolph County. Randolph County trying to go 2-0 in this kind of round robin set, and they have the talent to do it.
And I'm expecting it. I mean, RCHS's talent and players, I think, are going to overwhelm the Ranburne defense overall anyway, because how they played against Wadley, I think they regrouped in the locker room, replayed what they needed to, and, really, set up what they really needed to do. And I think they'll come out with a win here as well.
I think Randolph County is going to play some backups, which is good to get them some reps, get them acclimated to it, because it's always the next man up mentality if anyone goes down. Coin toss going on at the 50-yard line. We'll see. Looks like Ranburne will get the ball, and they'll go east to west just like they did last game. Ranburne 2-0 on coin tosses.
Hey, at least they're winning something. It was a tie last. At least they're winning 2-0 on the coin toss.
So, like, RCHS will be the home team. So I'll adjust that. Two and a half minutes left before we kick off our final game of the evening. What do you expect after seeing Randolph County and Wadley play? What do you expect these teams to kind of do this season?
Oh, I expect Wadley to go out on just like they did last year. Go out, win some games, go through the playoffs. I don't know if they'll make it through the playoffs. I'm not really sure on any team. I'm not really sure on any team. But, I mean, hopefully everything goes well. I'm expecting Wadley and Randolph County to go far in their season, especially those two. They're probably one of the major threats in their class.
Yeah.
So, definitely see them going far.
Handling?
Well, you already know what I'm going to say about that. They going far.
Yeah. Hanley's going to be pretty good this year.
I mean, they have the talent. They have the coach. Coach Strain.
Yep.
Amazing. Coming in his first year, state champion. really good coach, and he has the players to get another state championship, and hopefully that will happen.
He's got enough players for a few more because he has the B team from last year was really good, and they're moving. Most of them move up to varsity now.
And he still has Dylan Brooks for 2 more years. He still has his.
Devontae Houston is a senior this year.
Yeah, he'll be a senior this year, so he'll be losing him.
I was trying to figure out who all was on the state championship team that's still there. Brandon Plouffe, Devontae Houston. That's 2. There could be a few more.
Oh, there's a few more.
Probably a few more.
I just can't think of them right off the top of my head. They're all. A lot of them are in my class this year, and a lot of them are in the senior class.
So Ranburne.
Jacob Sears, that's one. Jared Sears, not Jacob.
Jared just graduated.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. He graduated.
Yeah. Shotgun set, handoff up the middle for Ranburne, and Woodgett will get the tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 9 now. Kind of a run up the middle to number 5. They began this game the same way they ended the last one. This is our final game of the evening. Just started, Ranburne and Randolph County. We've seen 2 games so far and have only seen 7 points.
And we've seen a lot of defense.
That's
all we really saw is defense.
A lot of defense. So the ones are playing for Randolph County. It's not all second stringers, and whistles blow before the snap.
False start on offense, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, false start again.
Already starting out. They're starting off the exact same way they did with the Wadley game. A flag already.
You win the coin toss, you get the ball, you're going east to west, and then you get penalties. So it was 2nd and about 7, 2nd or 8. Now it's going to back them up 5. Make it 2nd and long now. So Raymond will be in the shotgun set once again. Shotgun set for Ranburne. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Running back off the right hip of the quarterback. They'll run it to the near side with number 5, looking for running room. Dante Jordan pins him down.
He got about 3 or 4 there.
Yeah, he got back to the original line of scrimmage after the penalty. 3rd and 10 now. Third and 10 for the Ranburne offense. 20 seconds left on the play clock. They'll line up in the shotgun once again. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Running back off the left hip of his quarterback. Fakes the handoff, dropping back, looking for somewhere to throw. He's going to have to roll out and try to run for it. And he's keeping his eyes downfield, nowhere to throw, so he's going to run. Jukes back, gets by one man, loses the football. Not sure who got it.
His first fumble of the game.
Marco Woodgett came up with it. They're going to say it's Randolph County ball, or did they say he's down? Yep, Randolph County ball. Got to hold on to that ball when you're scrambling. See, he lost it, and it's 1st down and 10 for Randolph County in Ranburne territory, which is the last thing that Ranburne wanted to see.
2 big mistakes by Ranburne already, a fumble and, the start of a penalty, streak again. But
1st and 10 from the Ranburne 35.
Randolph County with very, very good field position yet again, as they had in the Wadley game. They had, a lot of the times had great field position.
So they'll come out in an I formation. Dante Jordan dots the I in the backfield. Pro throw the fullback. Davis under center, a single receiver lined up to either side. Here's the handoff with the middle. Dante Jordan looking for running room. Cuts to the near side. Stiff arms one man. Gets by another. Still going down the sideline. Cuts back. Finally taken down, but there's a flag on the play. There's multiple flags on the play.
I think they all saw the same holding. They did.
Yeah, definitely. 100%. They all saw the same thing.
We've seen that many times today. All for nothing plays.
Seen a lot of laundry on the field. A lot of yellow flags. I wonder if Randolph County will try to take advantage of all the yards they have between the wide receiver and the cornerback with a guy like McFarland playing wide receiver at the 6'3".
6'3", has the height, has the
He caught a ball in the first game.
He has the height in his jump and whatnot. he could be a weapon in this game.
I formation. Dante Jordan dots the I in the backfield. Davis under center. Pro throw the fullback. Here's a snap. Fakes the handoff. Pro throw. Toss to the outside. Dante Jordan tries to run over a man, and he's taken down. He'll get a gain of 5 on the play. Make it 2nd and 15 now.
At first, I thought he was going to get snacked, but then the ball just flies behind him, and Jordan comes up with the ball and gets a few yards. The dog is back on the field.
The dog's always on the field.
I don't know what that dog is doing. He wants to play.
That's what the referee's trying to tell the coach. He's like, get the dog off.
How'd the dog even get in?
The gates are open. I formation. Davis under center. Snaps it. Handoff up the middle. Dante Jordan hitting the backfield. Spins away, and he's knocked down for a loss of 1 on the play by Ranburne.
Ranburne offense coming out strong. So is the Randolph County offense, as we saw on their the first drive of Ranburne. Both, again, a defensive game already.
So after they called a face mask on the offense, there was a flag there. Face mask on the offense, it's declined by the Ranburne head coach.
Holding on the offense, decline.
Yep. So now it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down along, but there'll be a timeout called by Randolph County. We'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
Why choose Southern Union?
Between working and family responsibilities, I thought I'd never be able to go to school. But Southern Union offered flexible schedules for both day and night courses.
At Southern Union, I was able to take classes that gave me hands-on experience to aid in my future career.
I really needed a calculus class, but couldn't fit calculus into my schedule this semester. So I went to Southern Union, and it transferred back to my university.
Keep going at Southern Union. Your journey has just begun. For more information, visit suscc.edu.
If you operate a small business, you know how government paperwork can tangle things up. If you don't do it right and on time, it can make a profitable business, unprofitable. Let Kathleen Newman, certified public accounting firm in Wadley, take the hassle out of paperwork for you and let you concentrate on the important things, like your business. Kathy Newman and her staff know business and how and where to look for the advantages that can save a business thousands of dollars. Call 256-395-2241 or stop by her office, 361 Main Street, next to the fire station in Wadley.
If you're looking to buy or sell land or homes or lake property or lake homes, you need to see our wonderful friends at Southeastern Realty and Auction Company. John Hall and his true professionals in the realty business can handle it. Land auctions, estate auctions, timber sales, and they offer free consultation. Pick up the phone and call today. 334-534-0525. Located right there in the heart of Wadley. For all your real estate needs, make it Southeastern Realty and Auction Company. It's not just your home or car. It's the 6 months you save for your Ultra HD flat screen just in time for football season. And the overtime you work for the 3rd car so your team can drive himself to practice. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo. State Farm agent Ken Seifert sees your home and car as things you really work hard for. Ken understands what your things really mean to you, and he's here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke for your home and auto insurance today.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
After a sack on 3rd down, the Tigers of Randolph County were forced to punt. Now Ranburne has the ball 1st and 10 from about the 20-yard line. Shotgun set for the Bulldogs. 2 receivers to the near side. They'll bring a man in motion. They'll run a sweep to the far side of the field. Number 4 looking for running room. And he is hit and knocked down by Marco Woodgett and Dante Jordan right at the line of scrimmage.
Not much to get there, honestly. I mean, that play had some potential, but the Randolph County Tigers just blew that play up.
The defensive end, his job to contain, and he contained very well because he wasn't able to get outside. So the wide receiver tried to cut back, but it didn't happen. Nowhere to go. Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Here's the snap, looking near side as the quarterback throws it, and off the hands of the intended receiver, Incomplete, almost intercepted. Now it's 3rd and 10. I think that's the first time the running back has not caught a pass that's been thrown to him.
That wasn't, I mean, honestly, that wasn't the best throw. I mean, it hit him.
It hit him in the hands.
It was a little bit farther. It was a little bit behind him. But, yeah, it was a catchable pass for sure. But not the best.
Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here's the snap, quarterback rolling to this near side, throwing a dart, and it's dropped. It hits him between the 4 and the 6, and it's dropped.
Okay, that was a dot dropped by number 46. Honestly, I have no idea how he dropped that.
A wheel route out of the backfield, man wide open, streaking down this near sideline, and a perfect throw. Hit him right between the 4 and the 6, and it just bounced off.
I guess it was too good to be true there, dropping the pass. That would have been a humongous gain if they would have got that.
So now it is 4th and 10 for Ranburne, and they're going to punt it. 7:41 left in the first quarter between Randolph County and Ranburne.
Randolph County getting good field position yet again.
Yet again.
We've seen that we've seen that both games.
The usual. Let's see where they'll mark the ball. Looks like it'll be at the 45-yard line. Their own 45-yard line. See if the Randolph County offense can get something going here. Tigers in the I formation. Davis under center. Dante Jordan dots the I in the backfield. Pro throw the fullback. 2 receivers to the near side. Toss near side. Dante Jordan looking for running room. A good block from Pro throw. And spins past a man. Gets a first down. Dante Jordan gets down to the 40. Actually around the 38-yard line of Ranburne.
That was a great run by Jordan. Just running around the outside, cutting back and forth. A good run by him.
So 1 play, 1 first down.
That's a good way to start off a drive there.
Yep, that's the way you want to start every drive. That's the way you want every play to go is 1 play, 1 first down.
It gives the offense and the defense that, confidence that, they have something going here. So keep going,
I formation. Single receiver split out to either side. Dante Jordan dots the I in the backfield. Davis snaps it. Fullback dive on the play. And he'll get a few yards.
He'll get about 4 or 5.
Yeah, we'll give him about 4 or 5. Just a little fullback dive there. Garrett on the carry. Still 0-0 here. 6:47 left in the first quarter.
A fullback dive, simple but deadly.
Yep.
It can really,
You got a good fullback, it'll work.
It could honestly ruin the offensive drive, or it could, get you in the end zone. Very simple play, but it can also be deadly.
I formation once again. 2 receivers to the far side. Davis under center. Dante Jordan dots the I in the backfield. Play action pass. Davis looking long, throws it over the middle, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by number 10 from Ranburne.
We were talking about Chris Davis's, ability to throw the ball. Unfortunately, we did not see it there. Coming up with the first pick in the the second pick in the Jamboree games.
Yeah, the first one was Dante Jordan when he picked off Wadley. But now, Wadley gets picked off by Ranburne, and the Bulldogs will get the ball 1st and 10 from around the 25-yard line. Shotgun set now. 2 receivers to the far side of the field and 2 to the near side of the field. Rolling to the far side is the quarterback, looking for someone to throw to. Loads up, nowhere to go. He's going to tuck it and run. Jukes by 2 men. Holds on to that football and gets a gain of about 8. Got to get both hands on the ball when you're carrying it. He fumbled it earlier, and this time he put both hands on it.
Not only does the Ranburne QB have the skill to throw it, which he's outstanding at, he can run the ball. We've seen him run in both games, and he's been, semi-successful at it.
2nd and 1. 16 on the play clock. Shotgun set, 2 receivers lined up to the near side, 1 to the far side, 2 running backs in the backfield. Here's the snap, a handoff to number 5, looking for running room. Cutting back through the hole. He looks like he got a first down, and he did. He's up to the 35-yard line.
Good run up the middle, but they did, give them a big hole for him to get, a few yards off of to get, to receive the first down.
5:18 left in the first quarter. Still 0-0 between Randolph County and Ranburne. Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. 2 running backs in the backfield with the quarterback. He takes a snap. Handoff near side, number 46, looking for running room. And he'll try to run over a man, but a big hit from DeMarcus Davis again.
Again with the tackling forms. Again, go for the legs, get him down easy, little yards gain.
Just got to be careful and not lead with your head. That's your starting quarterback, DeMarcus Davis.
And that's the targeting call that gets you ejected. Which, did they get ejected out of this? Or is it just a penalty?
It's just a penalty. Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Same formation as the last 2 plays. Quarterback dropping back to pass, looking over the middle, has to pump fake it. Still rolling around, looking for someone to throw it to. He's got a man open, throws it downfield. Oh, off the hands of DeMarcus Davis. That was a good scramble play by the quarterback, and he actually had a receiver, number 22, had got himself open coming to this near sideline. It was just out of his reach, but it got into the grasp of DeMarcus Davis. He just couldn't hold on to it.
DeMarcus Davis angry at himself by missing that ball. He went over to the sideline, hit the fence.
So now it's about 3rd and 1. Ranburne, same formation as usual. Quarterback takes a snap. They're going to run this one. Number 5 up the middle. Hit from behind. McFarland stops him. He gets stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. He's close. I would say he's close to first down yardage. I'm not sure if they're going to measure. Actually, they're going to say he got the first down. 3:50 left in the first quarter. Ranburne gets the first down.
He was powering through that play, just trying to get the yard, as much yard as he could have been. Seems he got the first down.
So now a shotgun set with 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Single running back, that's number 5 off the right hip of his quarterback. Here's a snap handoff. He's looking to the near side. Stiff arms a man, tries to run through a few more. He'll get about 7 or 8 on the play. And Coach Drummond is all over somebody. That is Marco Woodgett that Coach Drummond is all over.
He is not happy with him. I don't know what he did wrong.
2nd and about 3 now for the Bulldogs. And Ranburne actually making a good drive here. They started on their own 25, and they're in Randolph County territory. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. False start on this wide receiver, number 22 on the near side. He jumped early. I don't know if he caught a cramp, but he lunged early, and he knows it. So you had 2nd and 3, and now you're backed up.
The unfortunate miscues of the Ranburne offense is just really hurting them. Like, they're putting up forth such a sustained drive, but these penalties are just pushing them back.
So now 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs. They line up in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. There's a snap, handoff up the middle to number 46. Hit at the line of scrimmage. There's Woodgett. After getting a talking to from Coach Drummond, he gets in there and gets the tackle immediately. Third and 10 now for Ranburne. 2:30 left in the first quarter. Still tied 0-0 here between Randolph County and Ranburne.
Just a lot of defensive plays. Defensive plays. Not much offense to be seen, but Ranburne looking to put making it look something out. I lose my words sometimes. But
timeout for Ranburne. As the play clock had run down to 1 second, they'll call a timeout. 2:03 left in the first quarter. 0-0 your score between Randolph County and Ranburne. We'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
Why choose Southern Union?
Between working and family responsibilities, I thought I'd never be able to go to school. But Southern Union offered flexible schedules for both day and night courses.
At Southern Union, I was able to take classes that gave me hands-on experience to aid in my future career.
I really needed a calculus class, but couldn't fit calculus into my schedule this semester. So I went to Southern Union, and it transferred back to my university.
Keep going at Southern Union. Your journey has just begun. For more information, visit suscc.edu.
If you operate a small business, you know how government paperwork can tangle things up. If you don't do it right and on time, it can make a profitable business, well, unprofitable. Let Kathleen Newman, certified public accounting firm in Wadley, take the hassle out of paperwork for you and let you concentrate on the important things, like your business. Kathy Newman and her staff know business and how and where to look for the advantages that can save a business thousands of dollars. Call 256-395-2241 or stop by her office, 361 Main Street, next to the fire station in Wadley.
Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste.
What does Mike Fields really do? Does he fix fenders and hoods? Does he straighten frames? Does he paint things? Does he work with insurance companies? What does Mike Fields' body shop really do? Well, they do all those things, but what they really do is take a wreck and turn it back into the Roanoke.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online.
Welcome back. Ranburne has to punt. So now Randolph County will get the ball back on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Randolph County. Getting a little bit hard to see here.
The window's fogging up.
Window's all fogging up. There's 1:12 left in the first half. Shotgun set. How about this? Shotgun set for Randolph County. 3 receivers to the near side. Davis is going to run it. Running behind his blocker, Dante Jordan. And Davis is tripped up after a gain of about 7. Second and 2.
Through the window, I can barely see the football myself.
Yeah.
The window's getting so fogged up.
38 seconds left in the first half. Davis in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here's the snap rolling out to the far side of the field. Davis is going to run it himself. He's got a first down. 50, 45, 40. Hit at the 35 and finally taken down. There's a flag on the play on the opposite side of the field at the 47-yard line.
Looks like you're going to be holding.
See what the – yep, holding.
Holding offense.
Holding on the offense.
Another all-for-nothing play.
Yep. It's happening way too often.
What's destroying these offenses like? They're putting –
everybody.
They're putting forth such a good play, but one player messes up and it just sets it all back.
Mm-hmm. It's now 2nd and about 3. Clock at 18 seconds and rolling. Let's see if Randolph County gets a snap off here before the end of the half. Five on the clock.
I don't think they're going to get one off.
No, not going to happen.
Nope.
End of the first quarter, 0-0 between RCHS and Ranburne. That's the end of the first quarter, 0-0 your score. Randolph County and Ranburne will take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
Why choose Southern Union?
Between working and family responsibilities, I thought I'd never be able to go to school. But Southern Union offered flexible schedules for both day and night courses.
At Southern Union, I was able to take classes that gave me hands-on experience to aid in my future career.
I really needed a calculus class, but couldn't fit calculus into my schedule this semester. So I went to Southern Union, and it transferred back to my university.
Keep going at Southern Union. Your journey has just begun. For more information, visit suscc.edu.
If you operate a small business, you know how government paperwork can tangle things up. You don't do it right and on time, it can make a profitable business, well, unprofitable. Let Kathleen Newman, certified public accounting firm in Wadley, take the hassle out of paperwork for you and let you concentrate on the important things, like your business. Kathy Newman and her staff know business and how and where to look for the advantages that can save a business thousands of dollars. Call 256-395-2241 or stop by her office, 361 Main Street, next to the fire station in Wadley.
Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste. If you're looking to buy or sell land or homes or lake property or lake homes, you need to see our wonderful friends at Southeastern Realty and Auction Company. John Hall and his true professionals in the realty business can handle it. Land auctions, estate auctions, timber sales, and they offer free consultation. Pick up the phone and call today, 334-534-0525, located right there in the heart of Wadley. For all your real estate needs, make it Southeastern Realty and Auction Company.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Start of the final quarter here. Tonight's 3-game set. Randolph County has the second team players in now in the I formation, number 11 at quarterback.
Off the camera now, I can only see the outline of the people.
Yeah.
I cannot see any numbers or anything.
I can't see much at all either. Number 11 is the quarterback under center in the I formation. Handoff up the middle to number 19. He'll get the first down.
Well, if I did.
Yeah. First down for the Tigers. Still 0-0. Let's see if anybody can get a score to take control of this game. We've seen 2.5 games, and we've only seen 7 points so far, and that was from Randolph County on a quarterback draw, a 15-yard touchdown run by DeMarcus Davis. I formation once again for the Tigers of Randolph County. 5 on the play clock, number 11 under center. Snaps it. Fullback dive. And this one gets about a yard.
Not much to go there. Just the Ranburne defense just trying to pull away with either the victory or another tie. Spring Jamborees aren't, really, like we said before, aren't really made, to win. They're just made to practice and, get used to other people and other teams.
2nd and 9 now for the Tigers. I formation once again, a single receiver split out to either side. Number 19 dots the I in the backfield. Here's a snap, handoff up the middle, and he is hit right at the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go.
Again, nowhere to go. I think it's just trying to, honestly, maybe trying to run this out.
So now 3rd and 8. He got 1 yard on that, 3rd and 8. 10 minutes left.
A lot of defense has been played these past 3 games, and we're not even done with this one, so we have so much more to go in this half.
3rd and 8. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Tigers got to get the play in. 5, 4, 3, I formation. Here's a snap. And an option play. Quarterback jukes the man, and he gets about 5 yards on the play. He had Prothor in there with him, just didn't pitch it.
Randolph County probably going to be looking to punt. They're not in 4-down territory. Yeah. So Ranburne's going to get the ball down close to the end zone, but they won't be quite there.
And here's the punt from Randolph County. Let's see where they mark the ball at for Ranburne. Let's see if we can see where they marked the ball at. That's the real question. Yeah, I know. I can't see anything.
The camera's not picking up
Yeah,
anything
can't see anything.
Well, if I zoom out, it will.
25-yard line, I guess. I can't see. Looks like they'll be at around the 25.
Yeah, they're going to be around the 25. I think they're at around the, they're at the 24.
Shotgun set for Ranburne. Single receiver to the far side, 2 to the near side. They'll bring a man in motion. A little pop pass. He'll run around the far side looking for running room, jumps over a man, and there's a flag on the play. Kind of vaulted off of a player as the flag was thrown.
A lot of people are trying to jump over people, and it's really not working. You're just getting your leg chopped out.
You're just really going to get hurt.
And that's one thing you don't want. You don't want your players to get hurt during a spring game. That could really cost you the season, after all.
Let's see. Here's the call from the referee. Flag on Ranburne. That'll back him up. So 9 minutes left. 9 minutes left in this final game here. Still tied at 0 between Ranburne and Randolph County.
Just not much to see offensively in any of these games. 7 points out of 2.5 games already. Just really no offense to be shown here. Just defense.
Shotgun set. Ranburne handoff up the middle looking for running room. And he bounces off. He almost got away. He gets a gain of about 5 on the play. He almost broke one.
If he would have broke that one, he would have been home free to the end zone.
No one between him and the end zone.
He would have been in Ranburne's first score, but unfortunately he didn't get away.
So now 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. They're in the shotgun once again. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. They'll run it up the middle. And he runs over a man, gets the first down, cuts back. He's running down the far sideline, finally brought down at around the 47-yard line in Randolph County territory.
Huge run. I can't even see the number.
I have no idea.
But that was a big run by Ranburne.
No idea.
Fog being a big factor on, commentary. Can't see anything.
1st and 10 now for the Bulldogs of Ranburne in Randolph County territory at about the 47-yard line. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, and whistles blow. Not sure. Pretty sure it was number 7 for Ranburne that had the good run there. He was the one that almost broke it the play before. Here's the snap to the quarterback. He'll hand it off to number 7 again. Going around the far side. He cuts back, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage.
He'll get 1.
Yep. 7.5 minutes left.
Huge run, then a very small run. But you're just really just picking away at this Randolph County defense, though, which in times can be really, really good.
So 2nd and 11. They'll say he lost 1. Shotgun set. Single receiver to the far side, 2 to the near side. Here's the snap. Quarterback hands it off to the near side. Looking for running room is number 22. And he gets about 3. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Third and 8, and Ranburne trying to get some points on the board.
Trying to get not only get points on the board, trying to get their first score of the Jamboree.
Yep. 3rd and 8 now for the Bulldogs. See what they draw up here. 12 on the play clock. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Here's the snap. Quarterback rolling to this near side, throws it, and it's incomplete. That was not the same quarterback. That was number 15 playing quarterback there. And he rolled out and just slung that one. Falls incomplete. And it'll be 4th down and 8.
6 minutes, 35 seconds in this game. They're just putting in their number 2s on their team.
Yeah. Ranburne's got the backup quarterback in.
They're not trying to get anybody hurt, which is a very good thing.
Shotgun set. He drops back. He's throwing it over the middle, and it is incomplete.
It was a wobbly pass thrown by number 15 as well.
He had him running down the seam open, but he overthrew him. So 6:28 left in the game. Randolph County gets the ball back. Can they go 2-0, or will they go 1-0-1? Ranburne might end up 0-0-2 with 2 ties here.
There's a big possibility of the way these defenses are playing.
So number 11 back out on offense. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. They're on 45. I formation. Number 19 dots the I in the backfield. 2 receivers to the near side. Here's a snap toss near side. Looking for running room. There he goes. Cuts up the middle of the field. Stiff arms a man going down the far sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Finally, another score by the RCHS Tigers. Confetti flies once again. Amazing run.
There's a flag.
There's a flag.
Somewhere.
Oh, Lord. All for nothing play, question mark?
They waved the flag off.
Good.
They waved it off violently. 6 minutes left in the game. Flag gets waved off.
A great run.
Tigers
by the
score.
Tigers.
Yep. Tigers score.
Greatly executed by the Tigers.
That was a good job. Good run from Garrett right there. Now here comes the PAT. First one that he kicked today was good. Let's see how this one goes. If I can even see it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I can see the ball. That's good.
Yeah, it's good. Braxton Daniels' kick is up and good. Randolph County now up 7-0. So Randolph County on the board once again. 6:11 left in the game.
It's looking good for Randolph County. The same score of the Wadley game. So
yep,
it's looking good for Randolph County. Their defense has to pull away with the win.
It's looking good for them. It's looking blurry for us.
Oh yeah, very blurry.
Ranburne's coming out in the shotgun set. Good luck getting a number because I cannot see. The gold uniforms for Ranburne, purple pants, white stripe, white double stripe down both sides, white helmet, and a gold pinstripe down the middle of the helmet. Gold jersey, purple numbers. I cannot see a thing. Here's a snap handoff up the middle. I think that's number 22. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Going nowhere.
Once again, the defense is just playing their hearts out. Honestly, that's all literally all we've saw these games. So, really good play.
Clock continues to run. Second down and 10.
5:42 and moving.
Shotgun set. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here's the snap, toss to the far side. Looking for running room. There's a flag. True. Flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the offense. That'll back them up again. That's like the 10th holding call that they've had tonight in 2 games.
Honestly, I'd say it's probably more than that, honestly.
Could be.
Yeah, I think it may be. They had 7 in the first game. Or no, that was false starts and holding. So yeah, probably about 10. You're right.
Too many.
Yeah, that's what we should say.
Now it's going to be second and about 20.
Second and long. It's going to be very difficult for Ranburne to even pull away with a winning or a touchdown drive here.
Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, and they're going to run it to this near side. Running back got some room. He's cutting up the middle of the field, and he trips up. That's number 24. Trips up and dives at about the 34, maybe.
It's a good run.
5 minutes left.
I thought it was going to be held up in the backfield, but he got it.
Can't see anything on that at all. Trying. It's looking like smoke to me. I can't see.
That's all it is.
Shotgun set. And false start maybe. Let's try something.
That's going to help you out. Yeah, I made this worse.
Well, yep. That'll work for you.
Yeah, it just made it worse. I literally can't see anything now.
Oh, can't see nothing. All right. Pull that back. Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side now. Trying to get the chain set on the far side of the field. First down. .430 left in the game. Shotgun set. Here's a snap. Quarterback rolling out to the far side of the field. Slings it. It is dropped. Dropped by number 15. It would have had about a 5-yard gain.
Another drop pass by Ranburne. I mean, that's 3 already this game.
And that stops the clock at 4:19. They'll face 2nd and 10 now.
A lot of Randolph County players are getting subbed out.
Yep. Subbing on some fresh legs. Ranburne in the gun once again. 2nd and 10. 2 receivers to either side. Here's a snap. Handoff near side. Tries to juke by the cornerback on this near side. Can't do it. He'll get a gain of about 4, though. Make it 3rd and 6.
Not much to get there.
Clock continues to run. Under 4 minutes now. .18 on the play clock. Ranburne still trying to get the play in.
3rd down. Will Ranburne be able to even get a first down? Not into 4-down territory, but I think they'll go for it either way.
Shotgun set. Here's the snap. Handoff number 6 up the middle. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on that play.
Number 6 ran into just the
brick
whole,
wall.
almost. There were 2 defensive linemen, so you might as well say it's a brick wall.
So now 4th and 5.
The fresh legs on the RCHS team are really helping. Nothing there on that play for Ranburne.
4th and 5 now for the Bulldogs of Ranburne. 3:08 left in the game. Shotgun set. 10 on the play clock. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here's the snap. Rolling to the far side, number 15. Looking for somewhere to throw. Loads up, throws it downfield, and it's incomplete. It's off of his hands.
Hit him in the chest. Number 15, that was a perfectly thrown ball, but hit him in the chest, and it was dropped.
Dropped at the 25-yard line.
If he would have held onto that ball and stayed on his feet, that was an easy touchdown.
Yeah.
There was no one else around him because their RCHS player fell trying to get the ball.
So that's a turnover on downs. 2:51 left in the game. Tigers up 7-0, looking to close this one out.
And also with really good field position.
Ranburne called timeout.
Somebody's not happy down there.
I think that was Ranburne's coach is not happy. We're going to take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3.
If you operate a small business, you know how government paperwork can tangle things up. If you don't do it right and on time, it can make a profitable business, well, unprofitable. Let Kathleen Newman, certified public accounting firm in Wadley, take the hassle out of paperwork for you and let you concentrate on the important things, like your business. Kathy Newman and her staff know business and how and where to look for the advantages that can save a business thousands of dollars. Call 256-395-2241 or stop by her office, 361 Main Street, next to the fire station in Wadley.
Why choose Southern Union?
Between working and family responsibilities, I thought I'd never be able to go to school, but Southern Union offered flexible schedules for both day and night courses.
At Southern Union, I was able to take classes that gave me hands-on experience to aid in my future career.
I really needed a calculus class, but couldn't fit calculus into my schedule this semester. So I went to Southern Union, and it transferred back to my university.
Keep going at Southern Union. Your journey has just begun. For more information, visit suscc.edu.
It's not just a home or car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Ken Seifert sees your home and car as a time and memories you put into them. Ken understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke for your home and auto insurance today. Amwaste, a matter management company, is proud to sponsor tonight's Spring Jamboree showcasing Randolph County and Wadley. Amwaste is a community-minded company, and they're glad to handle all your garbage needs in Randolph County. Good luck to both teams from your friends at Amwaste.
You're listening to Alabama Area High School Football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Handoff up the middle for the Randolph County Tigers, and this one goes into the end zone for the score, and it's 14-0 Randolph County just like that.
13.
13-0.
Gotta get the PAT.
Yep, 13-0. 13-0 Randolph County, 2 minutes on the dot left in this game. It just run the ball so much it finally wears you down.
Randolph County has almost for sure has sealed this game.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot see anything.
Yep, there comes the PAT. Good luck seeing it.
I didn't even see the ball.
It is up and good.
14-0 now.
Now it's 14-0.
Ranburne. I don't think there's much hope for them, and I don't think they're going to see much hope coming out either.
We're not going to see much at all.
Yeah. Fog is really, affected us anyway. Mm-hmm. Our vision is obscured.
Probably can open that window. Try to aim it at that. There you go. I'll open mine so I can see. Rammer's going to get the ball back. 1st and 10 from the 25 probably. Open these so we can see. It should. There you go. There you go. Shotgun set. Handoff. Number 26. Keeps his head down, keeps those legs going. He'll get a gain of about 5 on the play. Well, there you go.
Now we got a better camera view, but I
don't think this will stretch that far.
Yep.
If this will get out the way.
I just got to watch the.
Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
There you go. This. There we go.
2nd and 4 now for the Bulldogs of Ranburne. Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here's the snap. Handoff 17, looking for running room over the far side of the field. Ooh. He's hit around the line of scrimmage. He'll get a gain of about 1.
He was brought down pretty hard there. I mean, not the hardest hit, but he probably felt that one.
1 minute left in this game. It's 14-0 Randolph County. In 3 games.
For the last minute, we can actually see the game being played.
Clutch plays there. Clutch plays. In 3 games, we've seen Randolph County 21, Ranburne and Wadley 0. Shotgun set now for Ranburne. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off up the middle, looking for running room. And good hit right there from number 8. Takes him down near 1st down yardage. Say he's a yard short, 30 seconds left. They don't have to run another play, but they probably will. 25 on the game clock. 20. Shotgun set. 4th down. Handoff number 6 looking for running room. And I don't know if he got the 1st down.
I don't think he quite got there, but there's not really much to give. Randolph County defense is really locking them down, trying to shut out this game.
They got the first down, and it stopped the clock with 5.3 seconds left. First and 10 now for Ranburne, from the 40-yard line. Shotgun set. Dropping back to pass, number 15, looking for a long throw, throws it down the far side, overthrown, incomplete, and that is your final. And the Randolph County Tigers win 14-0 in their second game of the night. They beat Ranburne 14-0. They beat Wadley 7-0 earlier, so Randolph County comes out on top in both games. Wadley lost to Randolph County and then tied with Ranburne. Ranburne tied and then lost. So this has been WELR spring football on. This has been spring football on WELR. Randolph County coming out 2-0 in this kind of round robin series. Good night and God bless.